There we go. I see it now. Alright, cool. I just want to point out, this is session 4, which means we've been doing this for about a month now.
Hey! I am so proud of this community.
Okay. Alright. I guess we can get the music started. As always, feel free to add more music as time goes on.
Oh, I will.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Yo.
Hello.
So, before we get started on the recount, is there anything you guys would like to make specific mention of that happened last session that you'd like to bring up? Any recounts you want to make of your own accord?
I'm pretty sure we almost fucked up things with a drug criminal lord.
Oh yeah, that happened, didn't it?
And our
I wasn't there for that.
and our NPC friend is leading his new life, and that's the gist of it.
Oh, we got a horse and a cart.
Indeed.
We paid so much money for it.
You did, in fact, let's go through this one at a time. You did, in fact, meet Ethan Adonis, the leader of the Felwind Crawl. And your new friend, Galen, you did, in fact, send him off to join the Order of Stone, where he is now preparing to start this next chapter of his life.
I'm so proud of him.
With his new dad.
With his new dad, he's been adopted. I'm so excited.
Well,
It's
he might have some things to say about that, but
fine. He's been adopted. It doesn't matter.
so yes. So after solving the corruption within the Tezmarine Woods, the four of you made your way back to Aristal to partake in the celebrations of Low Summer. Following which, you met with Archmage Talia to take you to the leader of the Felwind Crawl. At least Aenid and Elyon went with her to do that, while Kira went with Galen to set him up with Hardrak Lightstone to begin the Trial of Stone, and ultimately send him on his way to
It was
train.
so proud of him.
As night fell on Civilization's dawn, you all went around purchasing some supplies, including a horse and a cart. And you decided to take one more night in the city, if I remember correctly, within the Willow's Vow, to just rest up before a few days of traveling to Stillwater Creep to hunt down the man supposedly responsible for the corruption within the woods in the first place. So, it is now morning, the day after Civilization's dawn. As you all wake up in the early dawn with the sun hitting the Cloudbreaker peaks off to the west, you look out the window and you see the streets a little bit littered with streamers and confetti and other signs of decoration, currently being cleaned up by bleary-eyed laborers and workers, clearing the streets after the 3 days straight of celebrating.
Did you say streamers?
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Fucking streamers, man.
Yeah, you see Mark just getting pushed along by a broom while he's passed out drunk in the street. You see many different shops and stalls from the festival getting disassembled and torn down, making room in the streets to let the city get back to where it once was in the first place. Celebrations have indeed ended, and we are now officially in autumn. So as you guys all wake up, you come down to the tavern area of the Willow's Bough. You all have a chance to eat some breakfast and meet up. If there's anything you would like to discuss, any questions you'd like to ask, before you set off on this adventure, now is the time to do it.
Elion, why did your shoulders grow tenfold?
Elliot, why are you so yoked now? What happened?
What happened to your jawline and your shape?
You're not a twink anymore. You're a twunk now.
He's a twunk.
Uh,
I don't think so. Did we decide on the horse's name? Was it going to be Arvak?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think that's what we led to.
my suggestion was horse meat, though.
I'm gonna
Horse
name
meat. We are not calling the horse meat.
that's a cruel name. I will not stand for it.
That's so mean. That's worse than calling it roach. It's not acceptable.
Oh yeah, but like everyone loves dog meat from like Fallout.
Fallout is not canon to this world. But yes, currently your horse, possibly named Arvak, unless something else comes along, and the car are currently stabled with Gordon, the stable master, until y'all are ready to leave. So whenever you're ready to head out,
We should call the cart Bob.
Why
Can
would
we call the cart Bob?
No! We're not naming the cart.
We have to go to Bob.
No.
We shall.
We go to
we
the cart.
shall climb it.
It is an inanimate object. Why would we name it?
Because carts have feelings too.
No!
So did we settle for the horse name?
Let's just call it Arvak.
I think Arvak.
All right.
And I want a muffin.
Hitting the sauce early, I see, Coco. Mickey, fuck! Oh my god.
No.
Wow.
I thought you were being sarcastic.
No.
I said a muffin. I don't know what sauce you're talking about.
Are you drunk, Mickey? That's what I'm getting at.
No, I
Are
want a muffin.
is there
Are
anything
you
else you guys
drunk?
want to do in town before you set out?
I want a muffin.
Okay.
Okay, alright. That's in character. I understand now. Okay.
A muffin can indeed be brought to you as part of your breakfast if you wish. They don't specifically make those in taverns. Samira does run out to a local bakery to grab them for you. Normally she wouldn't go to such lengths, but you guys have been good customers for the past several days. And word of your deeds may have spread to her ear at this point.
Oh my god, I did it. Guys, I did it.
Not to mention a new drink that appeared on the menu the last couple of nights made them a lot of money.
You're welcome, Mira.
Where's our cut though?
Are you actually asking her that?
I mean, it's not my drink, so it's not my place out.
Man, I mean, I would like free drinks from the bar if I ever find myself back around. That would be great, but otherwise...
We'll talk about it less.
I won't clear you out. I'm not that much of a drinker.
All right.
And then, what else did I need to get her?
So I guess the question is do you guys want to go talk to any NPCs, go make any shopping trips, or are you all ready to set out?
I'm good.
What time is it?
It's just past dawn, maybe 6:37 in the morning. It's pretty early.
Where would I go to get, like, magic supplies?
All right, so you can ask around a bit, and you do learn of a magic shop called the Feather's Touch, which is maybe 1 or 2 blocks away from the Willow's Bough at the moment.
Okay, well, I'd
Come
like...
with him.
Yeah, I'm just going to get components. It's not going to be very interesting.
But I want to see all the things.
I suppose. I don't see
What
why
if
not.
they have cool things? And they have, I'm sure they have flowers and
It's not a
herbs
flower shop.
and things. But it's a magic shop, right? And magic is there's things.
Well, the magical
It has other
components... Flowers that use as magical components tend to be dried, not exactly most aesthetically
That's
pleasing.
okay.
Well,
They're still pretty.
alright, well, if you want to come along, I won't stop you. In the sake of fairness, Elion, would you like to come as well?
Not really, but I'll come.
Dang.
No, but okay.
I mean, you don't have to.
I do have a question, Cole.
Sure.
Do I need to pick up anything for my my herbalism? Is there anything that I need for it to do things with it?
I think it's you just straight up subtract money whenever you want to do stuff with it. Like for example, if you're gonna try to make healing potions, I think it's just. Let me make sure this is right.
Okay, because if I need something from it town, I'm going to pick it up before we leave.
Yeah, so healing potions cost if you have an herbalist kit, then you can craft healing potions. The regular potions cost 25 gold per, and will take a day of just straight up working. So this probably isn't something you could. Well, I would say you could space it out over the road.
Yeah.
Like
I could do it on the road.
While you're traveling, it would be a little bit harder because, especially if you're riding in a car and it's bumping and everything. So if you during a rest, if you want to dedicate a couple hours to it, you totally could.
Okay, well, that would work.
Yeah. I think that the idea is you just sit down and spend like an entire day to do it, but that sounds boring, so I'm not gonna make you do that.
That sounds very boring.
Yeah.
I'll just do it in bits and pieces and just keep what I'm working on.
Yeah.
I guess if we have like a layover day or something.
Yeah. So we'll say sure, if you want to spend like however much gold to get enough supplies for having many potions, you can just mark down that gold and mark that supplies, and we'll just call that good. And we'll say you can get that at the magic shop too, just like herbs and different components and stuff. So it's 25 gold. It's 25 gold to make one potion of healing. So how many would you like to try to craft?
Well, if I get two, it'll be all of my money.
Well, healing potions just to buy straight up is 50 gold each. So this is essentially half cost to craft them, but it takes time.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
Can I like help or something?
You could donate money if you wanted, but otherwise, I think it's like a brewing process and everything. But
if you want to donate 25, I'll make you one.
I would, I'd say if you helped, it would probably maybe cut down a few hours on it.
I am willing to sell my hands to help, not my gold.
Sell your hands. So I'm making you a free potion with your assistance.
Is Mickey gonna have to roll something, Cole?
For this, no, it just happens.
Okay, so.
When we get on the road, maybe I'll put a roll and see if they'll speed up the time a little bit. But
that would be helpful.
Yeah, I was just asking because maybe I'll just check inspiration just in case.
We'll figure that out when we get there. This is all just kind of going off the top of the head at the moment, but
all right.
For right now, so Aenid, you're making your way to the magic shop?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So you guys all find this nice little shop, kind of tucked away in one of the streets near the market square, called the Feather's Touch. It's a small, kind of unassuming wooden shop with velvet curtains on the inside. As you step in, the shop itself is actually much more well kept than you would expect from the outside. It extends quite a ways down with many cabinets and shelves and all sorts of things just all lined out in front of you with a lot of mostly potions, but there's a few different items laying around as well. And you see a small elderly gnome walking around just cleaning things, like barely even flipped the open sign on the store by the time you guys walk in. Like he's still getting things ready. Has like a little mug of what you assume to be coffee he's just drinking out of. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What can I do for you?
I was hoping to just, cap off my, I forgot the word. I forgot what it's called. My component pouch.
Certainly. What specifically are you looking for?
Just a little bit of everything.
Out of character, so... Okay. So, like, your actual...
You actually use components?
Do I use components? I thought I did.
You do. I don't think I've heard of the component pouch needing to be refilled, though.
But for the RP, Cole.
Yeah.
If our components was just to, like... ritual cast Yeah, just for ritual cast.
Well, I ritual cast at least one thing, so
Okay, sure. We'll say sure. He'll just kind of take the bag, kind of rummage through it. It's like, yes, he says, I see, I see. He'll run off, kind of just fill things in as he goes. It's like, we'll call this 2 gold to top this off.
thank you.
While he's getting that shit, can I like take a look around to see if there's anything, to put it bluntly, cool looking?
To put a what in?
Put it bluntly.
Put it bluntly, is there anything cool looking around the shop?
Sure. You look around, and again, it is mostly potions. You do see a couple of weapons that you imagine are just very, very base enchantments. A few things that do stick out to you. You do see a bag with some very intricate designs on it.
Ooh.
You see what appears to be it looks like a jug, but maybe almost more like an urn made out of almost made out of like clay or something. But it appears to be quite sturdy. And you do see a small iron lantern with a small candle inside of it. Those are the things that stick out to you the most.
I'm gonna grab the bag. Like, I'm not stealing it. I'm just like checking out the product.
Okay. Are you trying to see what it is, or what are you doing?
I open it.
Okay, you open it, and it's a dark interior. You don't see anything inside.
The bag contains the void.
That's and Elgin is just gonna look at Aeonid. What the hell is this, Aeonid?
I mean, I think I know, but does Aeonid know? Could he identify it?
Yeah, they identify. Make an Arcana check.
Arcana check, please.
Don't even know this is a bag of holding. What sort of mage are you, man?
I'm a very poor mage.
I mean, do you need me to tell you what it is? Yeah.
It's a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Have you never seen a bag of holding before, Elion?
Have you?
Once or twice.
I assume this is probably expensive, right?
In most cases, they would be, as the gnome comes back, handing the pouch back to you, Aenid, taking those 2 gold from you.
Thank you.
Did you say most cases?
Well, you see, this is quite a popular item amongst adventurers. We've been actually able to lower the price just a little bit. Normally these run for thousands and thousands of gold.
Oh, geez.
But make me a price for it.
5 gold.
He
5
just
flowers.
snatches it out of your hand.
10 flowers.
I will sell this for no less than 200. How's that?
Ooh.
200 flowers?
Well, while we're at it, can you tell me more about the lantern you got there?
Sure. We'll talk about the flowers, dear. All right. And he pulls off the lantern. You see, it's a kind of an old, not rusted, but definitely kind of a rustic style of lantern. And he snaps his fingers, and a small flame appears on his thumb. He puts it in, lights the candle, and a bright light comes out from it.
Oh,
What do you think?
so it's just a lantern.
It's not just a lantern, boy. Damn it. 1 second.
Flame ever go out? Is it just an endless flame?
Does it spit fire at my command?
Not exactly. It doesn't last forever either. You do need to oil with it, which I would be willing to provide with the purchase. However, here, and he shoves it into your arms, Elion. 1 moment, and he runs off while it's still lit. And a few moments later, you suddenly... He just kind of leaves you off for a second, just standing in the middle of a shop. It's kind of awkwardly silent. But after a while, you start wondering, okay, did he just leave? You turn around, and you just see the outline of a figure right before you. Aha! You see? This, and the outline of the gnome grabs the lantern from you. This reveals invisible creatures.
Oh,
He snaps his hand and he appears back before you.
this would have been very convenient a few hours ago.
Yeah, we should have been here a few hours ago. Tell you, I'll sell this for 75 gold.
Huh.
That's a bit more manageable.
Mr. Shopman,
Bren, if you please.
Bren,
Bren.
Mr. Bren.
Yes.
What's the urn do? It's cool too. It's cool.
Yes. That is what we know as an alchemy jug.
What? What is that?
Well, do you like liquid, dear?
Yes.
And he will
Within
take
reason?
he will take the urn and kind of hold it in his hands, and he will think. Ready if you thirsty.
I'm feeling a bit parched, I suppose.
What would you like?
Well,
How about the new drink from the inn?
there was this Ostian wine I had once.
I don't know about that new drink, but wine, however. And he will kind of. You see now the urn. Now you're getting a better look at it. Has like a lot of these different little notches on it, and he will run his hand along and find one notch and twist it, and you see a thin trickle of wine coming out and just start spilling onto the floor.
Ooh.
So I have a question.
Pops it back up. Yes.
Are they pre-made settings on the urn where you just do a thing and then it just spawns something specific?
There is a specific. Each of these knobs you see, and he kind of points to all the different little knobs on it. They each correspond to a different liquid. It is a limited supply, I'm afraid. However, I'm sure with some proper enchantment and some work, you could add another to it if you so desired.
So I couldn't just spawn something that I feel like having in that very moment that's not on the knobs.
Unfortunately, no. But with some work, a little bit of magic know-how, he kind of elbows Aenid, recognizing you as a magic user yourself. I'm sure you could get something to work in time.
Well, it might be a little bit beyond me at this point. But maybe one day.
You'd be surprised, boy. So, 75... Nope. That's not what that was. I can part with this for 110 gold.
It's 110 gold for endless supplies of wine. That's still a lot.
Well, I suppose the most directly useful to us would be the lantern, but I myself see quite well in the dark, so I guess that decision is up to you two.
The puddle of wine is now reaching all of your
person.
Well, actually, before we came to any decisions, I also wanted to ask: did you have any spells for sale?
I think I might. What are you looking for? Anything in particular, boy?
Yeah, well, just anything really. Something a wizard could learn, I suppose.
I see. What tier of spells have you learned so far?
Well, the highest I've learned is second level.
I see.
Do
All
you
right.
have anything that makes his hair color a different color? Because that would be cool.
I quite like my hair color, thank you.
I'm sure that could be done with a simple.
But what if you wanted
simple,
it to be red?
I'm sure a simple illusion spell will take care of that.
I've played like 3 ginger characters. I can't do another.
Dang.
Just take a good look.
What if you wanted it to be blonde for a day?
Oh, just like this, Aenid's hair is now blonde.
Oh no!
Another magic user. Are you all magic users? The three.
Our shirt is blue.
Well, I suppose our small friend over here is kind of a magic user.
Is that so?
Wait,
Wild
wait,
magic.
wait, I've got it. And then I stand there and close my eyes and kind of open one eye and peek and make sure people are looking. Ready?
Oh, don't do it here.
It might just try to stop.
Are you
No,
ready?
please don't do it.
Are you ready?
No! I will never be ready.
Mr. Shopman.
Yes.
Okay. And I hold my hands out and I spawn a flower. And it just grows out from my hands and I hold it out and give it to the shopkeeper.
Oh,
Ah, that's wonderful, dear. Thank you. He will gladly take the flower.
You're welcome.
Oh, I was
Isn't it nice?
expecting something else.
yeah.
You were expecting me to fucking rage in the middle of the shop.
To answer your question, boy, give me 1 moment. I will just 1 moment, and he will run off back into the shop. And a moment later, he'll come back holding 3 scrolls. I think these are what I have that will it'll be of more use to someone of your level. We have a few basic ones here, and he put down the first one. This one will make the ground slippery in an area, make it hard for your foes to follow and track you.
Grease.
It is indeed a scroll of grease.
Can never go wrong with
Not what
grease.
I was expecting.
This one, and he puts down
Oh, you
another
can
one.
light things on fire.
This one. You ever told a joke and just didn't land? Wouldn't you just love to make people laugh?
That sounds a little mind controlling for my taste.
Exactly, and he will put it down. It is a scroll of Tasha's hideous laugh. Now, these two,
Who is Tasha anyway?
powerful wizard of yore. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Lovely lady.
That's so cool. You could make people laugh
So,
even more.
the
That's
grease scroll.
amazing.
The grease scroll.
No,
Excuse
go
me, you're
on.
at my shop, sir.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
But,
So,
but customers first and everything.
what was that?
Nothing.
So, the grease spell. I'm willing to part with this scroll for, let's call it 50 gold. The hideous laughter, we'll call it 60. A little bit more useful, a little bit more price, you know what I mean. And then, if you're looking to spend a little extra money, he'll take another scroll and put it down before you.
What's this?
This. Now this one, boy, you need to be careful with this one. It is powerful, but you must use it wisely and with great care. Because you could easily ruin someone's day, let's say.
Well, a lot of spells could do that.
And he will unveil it before you. And it is the Enlarge Reduce spell.
Oh!
This one, we'll call this... We'll call this 120 for this one.
This
How-
spell doesn't require any aim, does it?
Which one?
The enlarge and
I don't think so. Let me double
Yeah,
check.
you cause a creature or an object you can see within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration.
Yeah.
well, as long as it's not a projectile, I think we're safe.
Wait, can you make me bigger? I could step on someone.
For up to a minute, I suppose.
I
But,
could step on someone.
120 gold is a little outside of my price range, however.
Not fair.
Well, I would say you might as well buy the grease one. You don't
Grease?
need the laughter spell when I'm here.
Yeah, it would be a little redundant, I suppose.
Hey, Bran will kind of look around and like, hey, wizard, what was your name?
Aenid, sir.
Aenid, can I tell you a secret?
Sure, if you like. I like secrets.
Don't go around telling my other clientele this. There are not a lot of wizards in this town. So I
Are
don't
there?
think you need to worry about these going out of stock if you want to come back when you have more coin.
Oh. Well,
I can't
then.
promise anything. I don't do layaways here, you understand, bad for business. But
Of course, of course.
there's no harm in checking if you come across more coin. You seem like adventuring types. I'm sure you'll find your way to some money before long.
Alright, well, where does this leave us then? Either I buy grease, or I chip in some money to help buy the lantern.
I also have plenty of potions if you're all interested in that as well. Just general survivability sort of thing.
Actually, Mr. Shopkeeper Man, I would like
Yes.
to buy ingredients to make the potion, please.
Ah, an herbalist. Very well. How many are you looking to make?
Yes.
What was that?
Just one, unless someone wants to have me make one for them with their supplies.
I'm
I'm
good.
Kinda like
I've got a-
side-eye Elyon.
I will take that
David
deafening
kinda
silence
got
as a
my
no.
eyes.
I've got a
think that
potion
definitely
on me
sounds-
already, so...
So, and he will present to you a small box of dried herbs and some ground minerals. It's like, that would be 25 gold for this. This should be enough to make you one standard potion if you take the time to brew it.
Yes, sir. Sounds good.
There you go. And you can mark down that you now have components to brew one healing potion. And then just, we're going to say default is 24 hours, so just keep a track of how much time you have on that, and then we'll say that you have it. It'll be like a little mini game, I guess.
Okay.
So out of character, do we want to buy the lantern? Because we did get fucked by invisibility a little, and I am the only one with dark vision in this party.
Right. I mean, I know light now, so that's not really an issue for me.
I
I
have
don't think-
torches.
I don't think we need a bag of holding as of now.
Yeah, we're a little too
No.
fresh.
So, note about the lantern, it does require oil to use. Specifically, 1 pint of oil will give you 6 hours, which if you're only using it to reveal invisible stuff would last you pretty much forever. But just, he did offer if you buy it, he'll throw in the pint for free. That was part of his offer.
How much was it?
God, make me go through all my notes. How dare you?
It was 75, I believe.
75 for the lantern.
75.
Yeah. 75 for the lantern plus 6 hours of flight with it.
Hmm. Could I try to talk down the price with my bard powers?
Don't ask me, ask him.
Well, how about this, friend? We'll take the lantern
Very well. 75
and
gold.
the oil for
That's
70
included?
gold. With of course in mind that we will come back once we get more gold.
Make a persuasion check.
Holy shit! I rolled low.
Oh, jeez.
Oh God.
That's like right on the edge. 72.
71.
72.
73.
71 and a
Deal.
flower.
Yeah.
He'll take you on the
What?
73.
Why would you? What?
All right. You can mark down 73 gold, and I will put this in your inventory.
It's important to have the final word, Kira.
That's not how you barter. Elion.
No one said Elion has good business sense, alright? That's just an assumption you're making.
Way
You
to
ad-
assume. Way to assume.
You admit defeat. You admit defeat if you don't have the final word.
All right. If you want to go ahead and mark down that gold, it is now in your inventory.
Wait, I'm not paying this by myself. Do you guys want to chip in?
Yeah, how much do we need?
73 was the total that you settled on.
Why
Alright,
would
well,
you do 72?
I'm gonna face at 25, I guess.
My
Which,
God.
I
I'm
guess-
surprised I didn't even pay a majority of it.
yeah, I guess that's 24 from the rest of us then.
Oh, no, that would be a majority of it. Yeah, okay, never mind. Okay.
That's almost all of my gold. I have 29 gold left.
Okay, so 98 minus.
I can do 25? That leaves me with 4 gold.
Wait, no.
That's up to you guys.
I mean, I've got like 93 gold, so I could chip in a little bit extra.
You guys have way more money than Kira does for some reason. Oh, that's right, because she brought a crossbow. That's right.
Oh, yeah.
I bought a crossbow!
And we also performed, and we had a share on that.
Yeah, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so has the gold been docked?
No, I don't know how much I'm paying. Am I doing 25?
I did 25.
So if we were doing it evenly, we'd only have to do 24 each. But if I do a little bit more, I could do like 35.
So
How much would that
So
be?
it was 73
that'd be
minus
15 for you.
25.
15?
Right? No, that'd be
How,
13.
how much did I say? 35?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be
So
13.
that's 60. So yeah, that'd be 13 gold for you, Kira.
Okay, so that leaves me with 16.
Okay. You all hand over the gold, and he gladly hands out the hooded lantern and a pint of oil.
Who's going to carry it?
Well, I have dark vision, and Aeonid can cast light, so might as well be you, Kira.
Okie dokie. Do I have an item to drag over, or do I just
Yeah,
leave
if you
it?
want
I
to, if
have
you want
it.
to search lantern revealing in roll 20, you can just drag it over.
Revealing. Lantern of revealing. Ooh. Do I say that I have oil for it?
Yeah, sure. Say you have 1 pint of oil,
Yeah.
and you can put it in your.
Oil.
If you want to put it in your treasure tab to keep track of it that way too, you totally could. That's what I would do, but that's up to you.
Just regular oil?
Probably. I don't know.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah. There you
Okay,
go.
1 pint of oil.
You now have a lantern of revealing. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, at the risk of making myself bankrupt, I think that's probably enough for me today.
Very well. Safe travels on your journey, then. Come back soon.
Well, wait. Did you end up getting the components you wanted?
Yeah, I did.
You did. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I got the components from my potion.
you did. And did you end up buying a scroll mark or no?
No. That would put me in,
In the red.
below 20 gold, so it's not worth it.
Kira scoffs in the distance.
I don't know how trying.
Kira scoffs 10 feet away.
Alright. If that's all you need, good luck on your travels. I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon, too.
Hello.
And you're all ushered back out onto the cool morning street of Aristal.
So he can enjoy his coffee in peace.
Indeed.
After taking all of our money.
This will be the last
Well,
D&D
all
session.
of my money.
This is the last D&D session with all the dogs in the background, by the way.
Yay.
What? Oh yeah, that's right. You're moving.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Alright, is there
Yeah.
anything else you guys want to do in the city before you go?
Quite honestly, I thought the dogs were on Mark's side.
No, Molly's pretty quiet.
Molly, you precious.
She's not even in the room right now.
Golden Retrievers can be angels when it comes to barking, of course. Everything else, not as much.
She's very good about not barking inside.
Alright.
Second I
anything
take
else
her
you guys-
outside, that's a whole different ballgame.
Once there's anything else you guys want to do, you can make your way to the stable and start getting going.
Yeah.
Okay. You make your way back to the stable where the halfling Gordon is taking care of the newly christened Arvak. And as you guys are throwing your supplies in the cart, getting ready to go, a familiar voice rings out from behind you. Excuse me, wait, before you go.
Whomst?
And you turn and you see a familiar silver-haired running toward more casual morning gown.
Hello.
Good morning, everyone. I'm glad I caught you before you left.
Good morning, Miss Talia.
Ain't it? I just wanted to wish you all good luck on your travels. I know you're doing a mission for Ethan, and I just simply hope that everything goes well. But also, I wanted to apologize for my demeanor yesterday.
Adrian actually does not remember this person.
It was unprofessional, and she kind of looks at you. As she says this, it only served to make an already tense situation that more uncomfortable, I suppose. And for that, I apologize.
I'll think nothing of it, miss. As I understand it, it was not a comfortable situation for you either.
Not exactly, but
And if you'll excuse the expression, you're only human, after all.
I suppose.
I'm not really comfortable with that saying, because not all of us are humans.
Excuse the express. Pardon my French.
I get the intention.
And you're
you.
only humanoid, thank you.
She kind of has she kind of chuckles nervously a little bit at that. But again, I just wanted to. Well, truth be told, I don't. As I told you when we first met, Aenid, most of the magic users who come to me looking for aid are, well, just that. They're looking for help, for me to solve their problems for them. The reason I took an interest in you, if you remember, is you sought me out for advice, and after trying every possible thing that you could think of yourself. And I had a great respect for that. And that goes for all of you, now that I've met you all as well.
Oh,
It's-
fun. I'm gonna come by for tea someday.
Please do. But it's been nice to meet a new line of adventurers, I suppose. And I wanted to just make sure you all knew that before you set off. And Aenid,
Yes, miss?
I've seen a lot of growth in you in just these last few days.
Oh no,
You still have
Elion's a
much
cat
to-
girl. Oh no.
You still have much to learn, but the progress is already visible. So I would just ask you to please stay safe. These friends of yours, they need you more than you may know.
I will. Miss.
Isn't that right?
We need you lots and lots and lots. We love you.
I've known you for 3
This
days.
this music always comes on in like emotional moments. I don't get it. God dang.
Well, miss, I assure you, he will be in good hands while I'm around. I pride myself in healing magic.
Is that so? Well then, do keep your friends safe as well. And you too, little firecracker.
Me? No, not me. Me?
She's looking at you.
I don't know anyone else here could be described as little.
I'm a firecracker. You're a tall, twinky, little fire. I don't know.
What's a twink?
I don't know. It must be some elvish word.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well,
Miss Talia,
yes.
do you like different kinds of tea? Or do you like have a specific tea you like?
I mostly prefer chamomile myself, but I'm open to try new things if you have anything in mind.
Then when I come to visit next time, maybe if I stop back at home, then maybe I'll bring some tea from my home, and then we can try it.
That would be lovely. If I may be presumptuous, can I assume you're from the Natora Vale?
Yeah, maybe.
I've always wanted to try tea from them. Only if it's not too much trouble, of course. I know you have a lot on your plate now.
If I find myself back there, I'll make sure to pick up some.
Of course. Well, you all have a long road ahead of you. I wish you all luck. If you ever need me, you know where to find me.
Also,
Thank you, Talia.
do feel free to stop by if you're ever around the Wanderlust Circus. It's a good time,
So that's the Wanderlust Circus.
indeed.
I've heard talk that they have quite amusing performances. If they ever come to town, I'll be sure to stop by. You don't have to know where they are now, do you?
Nope, no idea.
Shame. I'll keep that in mind. Safe travels to you all. And she will turn and make her way back into the city. Just stopping a few feet away to just kind of watch you guys as you load up and head off into the day.
Wait.
Walks
We
5
should
feet
say
away,
goodbye
just
to
stands
Gallant.
there.
We should say goodbye to Gallant.
Well, we already said our goodbyes.
Yeah, it sounded pretty final.
Okay.
And it's not
Okay.
goodbyes, it's just a see you later. unless we die, but
Fingers crossed.
I don't like that statement. I have to see Mr. Gallen succeed. He will succeed. He will have his own bakery. I know it.
he has his new dad around. He'll be fine.
You just have to survive and see it.
You should think about
You're-
us and how we're gonna survive.
Yeah, we're pretty squishy. Lest you forget.
Squishy. I keep
You
a good
mean
eye
a
on
squishy?
keep a good eye on my shape. I have, you know.
But hey, at least you have a lantern.
Yes.
All right, I'm ready then.
Cole, my AC is 15, right? Or is it 14? I'm not sure anymore.
Do you not know?
Yeah, because my armor gives me 12, and then there's the +2 from proficiency, I think.
Let's see. Hide armor is medium armor is AC plus your dex up to 2, I believe.
Okay, so
Let me
so it's-
confirm that.
so it's 14, and I also have a +1 from my feat of dual wielding.
Wait, how
okay.
much would be?
Yeah,
much
so
would
so
medium
you'd have 15.
Okay, cool.
What was that, Mickey?
Can I hypothetically afford medium armor?
That depends on what you're looking for.
Armor.
Right. Let's see. So yeah, you can make your way to
Armor on a budget.
you can make your way back to that same blacksmith that you were at the night before. It's
Wait. Before we even go, how much gold do you have?
I don't think you could afford it.
Like I said, on a budget.
Isn't wood armor a thing?
No,
Are you
that sounds
sure?
awful.
Are you
If there
sure?
are, yeah,
That
yeah.
does sound awful.
Like chafing aside.
Well, that's because you wear clothes under it. You don't have to chafe.
So long story short, you make your way back to the blacksmith looking at what they have on stock. They sell hide armor for 10 gold. Excuse me, for 10 gold.
Really?
That would bring your AC to 14 though, which is I believe lower than what you already have.
Does it
How
sell?
did that? How does that make sense?
Because you're a barbarian, you have unarmored defense.
Oh.
Yeah, your AC scales with you as long as you keep pumping points into it.
Yeah.
Does it
Okay.
sell
Never mind.
better medium armor?
He does. There's
For
there
how
is
much?
there's a chain shirt and a scale mail for 50 gold each. The chain shirt is 13 plus dex, scale is 14 plus dex, but scale will also give you disadvantage on stealth.
I would like a chain shirt, please.
Oh.
For 50 gold, that
Oh
would,
God! How much money do you have?
for the record, that would bring your AC to 15. Oh, but you have the thing, so that'd be
16.
Yeah. All right, sure. One chain shirt coming up for 50 gold.
Am I just bad at keeping money?
Quite possibly.
Am I a bad spender?
To be
Is
fair,
that, is that a word?
everyone spent things so far. Spent money on things so far. That's
But
just
I
part of
have
the game.
no money.
I have gained about 70 gold from performances alone thus far.
Well, while you're getting this worked out, I'm going to be right back. I need to take some more ibuprofen. So.
Okay. So yeah, you can for sure get a train shirt for 50 gold if you would like to do that.
Is he interested in getting my old hide armor, like to sell for like 5 gold?
Sure.
Cool.
I believe that's the case. Let me check. Yeah, whatever. I don't know if there's an actual rule for that, but we'll say 5 gold. It's fine. We give you 5 gold, and you'll take away your hide armor. What about you? What about you? Is there anything else you want to buy? Or are you going to pay with more mushrooms? Looking at you,
I
Kira.
mean, if you'll take them, then I will buy something.
What are you looking at? Looking for armor as well, and a new weapon. Also have a little bit of jewelry if you're
probably-
interested in that.
Jewelry? What kind of jewelry?
Simple rings, necklaces, that sort of thing. Most adventuring types just buy them, put enchantments on them at later dates. But they're not bad, if I do say so myself.
Oh, I
How
don't.
much is a necklace?
Just a simple silver necklace. We'll say 1 gold for this.
I really want to get one for Solara, but I'm kind of broke. Wait, you said mushrooms. Will you take a mushroom for a necklace? How many mushrooms?
And he's kind of got this look of, oh my god, she doesn't understand sarcasm. Tell you what. 95 silver and 5 mushrooms.
How about only 5 mushrooms? I tried to like sleight of hand give him 1 gold.
Roll sleight of hand. Okay, so Kira, you as you're just standing there, Elyon walks up and just kind of winks at him, and the man's like, "You know what? Sure, 5 mushrooms for the necklace." You don't even see him do that.
Elliot, I got a necklace for Solara.
And
Nice.
and the blacksmith kind of winks at Elyon as he pockets your gold.
And about your gold problem, how about I include you in my next performance? Do you have any talents I should know?
I can make flowers, and I can make little sensory effects. I can predict the weather.
Oh.
And I can make like the leaves fall and stuff like that. Or I can poof out lights. I can poof out lights too. Like candles and torches and campfires.
Oh, I could probably use that one.
Really?
Yeah, but I would.
I would love to be part of the performance. I felt really sad that I couldn't help.
Did Elyon just try to fucking steal something?
No.
No.
Oh. I see a fucking sleight of hand roll. It's like, oh no.
Okay, to catch you up. I tried to buy something with mushrooms.
Oh.
And the guy thought that he was. I wanted to buy a necklace for mushrooms, and the guy said that he was being sarcastic when he said that if I was here, he asked if I was here to buy something with mushrooms again, and I got really excited, and I wanted to buy a necklace with mushrooms, and he said, "What was it?"
And he said,
how much was
he
it?
just kind of relented and was like, all right, 95 silver and 5 mushrooms. And then Elyon sleight of handed him a gold and said, just the mushrooms.
Yeah. So then I paid for a necklace for Solara with 5 mushrooms.
Okay.
Don't say Elyon never does anything for you.
Alright. I don't...
And I think Kira's also realized that she's really bad with money. she's having a little bit of an existential crisis about her whole money thing.
All right.
Well, I'm just thinking about how Aeonida seemed like I stole something just because I'm a half elf. It's kind of fucked up.
Why else does anyone roll sleight of hand?
This is a sleight of hand for
Be
good.
a
this
good
time.
person.
For the first time in
He's
history.
like Robin Hood without the stealing.
So nothing like Robin Hood.
He's just Robin.
He's just Robin.
He's Robin without the hood.
Does Elyon wear tights? This is very important.
I feel like
no.
Right.
He does.
Yeah, very much like Robin Hood.
I could get him tights. We could get you tights, and you could be Robin Hood without the hood.
He needs movement. He's a dex build. He can wear tight.
Yeah, they're
Tights
polyester.
are
It
extra,
stretches.
extra movie.
So y'all heading on the road or what?
Yeah, we're going. Let's hit the road already.
Okay.
You said it was a silver necklace, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All right. So you
I
guys
put
make
it
your,
in my log.
you guys come back to the halfling Gordon, who's still just like, okay, are you leaving for real this time, or am I holding him on again, or what's going on here?
We're actually leaving.
All right. He will hand you the reins to Arvak, and who's already hooked up to your cart. And just out of curiosity, who's going to be driving this cart?
I don't have proficiency
I
with
don't know how to
vehicles,
drive.
so.
Yeah, just pick someone. I don't care.
Elion it is.
All right. All right.
All right.
Isn't Elion the oldest of us?
Is he?
I don't know.
Am I?
I think so.
Aenid's. How old is he? Like 19.
I'm 22.
So... Yeah, okay, yeah, you're probably the oldest then.
Yeah.
All right.
Kira is just like 30 or
Elion
something.
it is. I'm 21, but fairy age is weird. I don't know. I just kind of picked a number.
Do I have to roll
So
something?
Aiden
I
hops
don't
up
think
top,
they age.
holding. Just for
what?
traveling, no, you don't have to roll.
Okay.
What did you have, Paul?
What?
You said something. Or asked something I didn't hear.
I did not hear what you asked. You kind of, if you said something, you kind of roboted for a bit.
I wasn't asking. So I thought you said something. I'm sorry.
All right, cool. Let's continue then.
Okay.
Sorry. All right, so you guys all make your way onto the horse, and you set off onto the road, passing through the streets of Aristal, for the first time making your way out onto the road, heading eastward away from the mountains.
Molly, go lay down.
The sun begins to rise now. It's probably about, with all your shopping, it's probably close to 8 or 9 in the morning at this point.
Perfect time to go on the road.
It's a beautiful day. It is bright and sunny. There's a few clouds forming from the mountains to the west, but otherwise, it's not bad. You head north on the road out of Aristal. Let's go to the map. Boop. You're heading north up, crossing this river, heading towards the town of Keftenville. You'll get there before long. After a few hours, you'll eventually make the couple-day trek to Gold Roads, then finally down south to Stillwater Creek, which is where your target is. So, with that in mind, as you set off on your first day of travel, one of you roll me a d10.
Elion's driving.
He's doing the random encounter thing.
He said one of you.
Yeah,
I
sorry.
did say one of you.
Elion's driving.
Yeah, okay. Well, we're going to go with that first one first.
All right.
And then we'll circle back around.
I apologize.
You're fine. You're fine. But
I'll go back around. Sir,
maybe-
What?
maybe we'll just kind of call this out before we roll from now on. That's fine. All right. So you make your way north. After a few hours, you leave the woods and you come across the town of Keftenville. It's a small little town, kind of nestled in a valley against a lake near the Cloudbreaker Peaks. It's a small little fishing town, rather unassuming. The only thing of note you see here is what appears to be a temple on a hill, towards the edge of town. And you see the lake. It's probably mid-afternoon. At this point, you guys have been traveling for a few hours. You do see a few boats out on the lake doing some fishing. You guys can stay in town here for the night if you want, or you can get a few more hours on foot and then just camp in the wilderness. Because you still have plenty of daylight left.
What is it, Molly?
We
What is
should
it, girl?
keep going.
I vote we keep going.
What is
We
it?
should keep going. Unless we can borrow one of the boats and ride out in the boat, so then we can like paddle along in the water. That would be fun.
That wouldn't be a bad route actually, but we will leave the horse
Just for
behind.
fun. No, just for fun.
Just for funsies.
Just to be on the water, and then not on the water.
I'd rather like to avoid the water for the time being.
That's fair. I did dunk you in the water.
Yeah, you did.
But it wasn't my fault, not really. You were a little heavier than I thought.
Wow.
Is there like a quest board on here that I can take like a quick glance at?
Roll investigation
Ooh,
check.
that's a good question.
Oh no, I suck at that.
Can I look around on the other side?
Sure.
Okay. I suck
So
at that. Roll the 20.
So there's not really much in this town. Elyon, this is a pretty small trading community. You do find what appears to be a board with a few standard bounties. A lot of them seem to indicate a problem with gnolls in the area, which, if you recall from your travels, you did encounter a small group of them while you're traveling to the town. When you're actually just walking out a gold road, so you imagine kind of this wooded area between here and here based off of that information. It's probably a few more gnolls than people are comfortable with traveling in the area.
That's on the way.
Is it on the way?
Yeah, but you'd be going to gold roads anyway to get to the swamp.
That's on the way.
How much is the reward on this bounty?
It's maybe like 5 gold per like gnoll ear or something like that.
Per gnoll ear. That could be a lot of. That could be a lot of gold.
How many
It
ears?
could also be a lot of gnolls.
How many ears do gnolls have? Just 2? Okay.
Yeah,
4.
Whoa.
incorrect.
Then
No, because they have their normal ears, and then they might have ears on their feet.
Why would they have ears on their feet, Mickey?
So then,
What's the biological purpose of this adaptation?
so they can hear things near the ground.
But they're...
So are we moving on, or what's the
Yeah,
plan?
let's just keep moving. I don't know what's going on.
I suppose we'll...
I'm sorry, Mark.
I'm not allowed to drink alcohol, so I have no coping mechanisms for this.
What were you saying, Elyon?
I was gonna say that we might as well collect the ears if we come across it, but we're not gonna go out of our way for it.
All right. In that case, the road here kind of comes to a 3-way crossroads, like a T intersection. We'll think of it that way. The road north, most of you recognize, continues on to Leonval, the capital of Velarisa. The road east goes to Gold Roads, which is the direction that you're all traveling. So you start heading east. The sun begins to set after a couple more hours. Maybe about an hour or so from sunset. You guys... Why don't you guys roll me a perception check real quick?
Oh boy.
We all suck at that.
How many of us?
Whoever wants to.
Oh, I would like to.
All
I'm
right.
ready to fail.
Adequate.
Okay.
Perception.
Okay.
Not bad. Okay.
That's
And then
bad.
there's Elion.
So, Ayn, you hear this first as you're traveling through, starting to come towards the edge of these woods. You hear a strange sound. It sounds like mooing,
Mooing.
like a lot, like
Mooing?
really loud mewing. That's getting louder and louder.
Oh, mewing. Like
Mooing.
mooing. Okay, like a cow.
Well, like the cow thing, yeah.
And as you crest the hill, you do see, in this little valley area, you see a huge herd of cows just kind of off the side of the road grazing.
Are they good cows or demon cows?
Make a perception check, I guess, or insight, whichever one's higher.
Both suck.
Neither of them. Let's
This would
make
be curious.
insight.
This would just be curious, and she's asking.
Woo!
They appear to be. They do not appear to be evil cows.
Just raging.
Are they running from something?
That's so exciting.
As you, they're just grazing at the moment. But as you guys get closer, they start getting spooked and kind of running off to the side.
So they're on the road, right?
It's a cow.
A few of them are on the road. Most of them are kind of grazing off the side of the roads in patches of grass and stuff.
Alien is just like annoyed. He's like, goddamn cows on the road, out of the way!
Cattle.
And as you approach, you do see many of these cows are in fact branded.
Huh.
Are they just wild
They're
cows?
so cute.
They're branded.
Oh, they are branded. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought you were
Aeonid,
asked if you could smell the cows.
But for the most part, they part out of the way as you guys approach.
wait, let me repeat this a little. Aeonid, perhaps you could go there and shoot the cows away.
Well, I thought they were already moving out of the way.
There's still a few kind of that haven't gotten them yet. They're just stubbornly eating some patches of grass growing through the road.
Well, what could I do? How far away
Fireball.
are they? How far away are they?
You guys are like in the midst of the herd now.
Alright, well, I will use Mage
I'm gonna
Hand.
run up to one of the closest.
I will cast Mage Hand, and I will use it to, like, push a cow.
Oh, that's so mean.
Make
Not cow tipping, just like, hey, slap, get going.
roll just an intelligence check, just as a spellcasting modifier.
Alright, intelligence.
Okay. You see the spectral hand go out and just kind of just shove one of the cows. It's kind of it spooks it a bit. Doesn't really see where the hand came from. Just kind of trots off the side of the road. Kira, what were you doing?
I want to run up to one of the cows that's still in the road, and I want to move at it.
Okay. Make an animal handling check.
Okay.
Why are you doing this?
Because it sounds fun.
I'll be honest, Aeonid, I was kind of scared when I saw you preparing a spell.
I'm not going to murder a cow. That's uncalled for.
The cow looks at you, Kira.
Murr. Murr. Murr.
Just kind of chews grass next and just looking right at you.
Did it say something, Kira?
Do you speak
Guys,
animal?
it's not moving. No. I thought I could convince it to move by speaking cow, but I don't know cow.
Well, Aeonid did enough. Horse meat shall do the rest.
Horse!
Arvak.
No!
Horse
And
meat?
as the cart does approach, the cow that you're mooing at, Kira, does get spooked and just kind of run off the side.
Bye, cow. I'm gonna get back in the cart.
Okay. You guys make your way past the herd of cows, and eventually the sun begins to set. And you guys can make your way off the road and find a nice little spot to camp for the night.
Yay.
Alright. Day 1 of travel is done. If you guys want to keep watch for the night.
I don't have trance, right? That's a full well thing.
No. I don't... each of you can keep at least one watch, and then you'd still get the benefits of a full rest. If that's what you're worried about.
What time is it? Is it still dark? Or is it dark now?
Well, it's depending on what time you guys want to make camp. I'm assuming as the sun goes down is when you want to start setting up.
I'll take the middle watch.
I can take the first watch.
Then I suppose I'll take the last.
Alright. Just for sake of brevity, each of your watches, first Kira sitting there is the nice warm skies. It gets gradually cooler. Elyon, you come out around midnight. The night bugs and the birds are loud in this part of the time. But it's very peaceful out here in the woods. Elyon, you come out, Aenid, you come out to take the last watch, and get to see the sun rise from through the trees. It's a very peaceful morning. You see your breath in the early morning dawn. Okay. We'll say that knocks, I don't know. The rest is 8 hours. 8 to 5 doesn't really divide into 3. We'll say you can get about 2.5 hours on your potion, Kira.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
And the sun rises as Elyon watches, and night passes without issue. Congratulations, everyone.
Alien is the one who watched it.
Your names are too similar.
Yeah, it's a bit of an
They are
oversight on
pretty
our
similar.
part. I could just become
But you guys
Macranius.
didn't know each other.
It's not similar though.
And you guys wake up,
You
and
could use Elion's mysterious last name.
Vulgus.
That's Aeonid. Elion's last name.
You're not from Ostia. How do you have an Ostian name?
I don't have.
What
a
is your deal?
I don't have a last name.
Which is weird.
That's even
Everyone
stranger.
has a last name. I have a last name.
Well, Kiro, where exactly did you get your last name from?
What do you mean, where did I get it? From my family.
And that's the thing.
That makes no sense.
My first memories, I don't quite remember even having a name.
Then you give yourself a new name.
Well, when I got picked up by the circus, they did give me Alien. But there isn't much of a point of a last name there. Last names are carry legacy, and I have no legacy to carry.
You could.
Well, probably not for my parents though.
That's fair.
God, one of the first things Ayn had learned about Elion is his dad left.
alright. You guys can pack up camp and start making your way on the second day of travel. Let's have someone else, either Kira or Ayn, roll 10. And decide before you roll.
Okay, well, since I fucked up, I will leave it to Mickey.
Make Mage Hand control the card.
Alright. Mickey, roll a d10 for me. Oh, shoot. Hold on.
Womp womp. Okay.
Okay. Alright.
I wonder if Unseen Servant is like good enough to control a card.
Good question.
That is a good question.
It is a good question. Alright. So you guys... So the 6 was the answer. Alright. So you guys
Good
travel...
answer?
Debatable. Actually, roll me a D3, Kira, if you would.
Uh-oh.
Okay. D3?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Rolling the dice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So you guys travel on for a little bit long. Eventually, you start seeing the edge of the forest as it gives way to the massive golden plains that make up the middle of Velarisa. You do see clouds rolling in the valley of the Cloudbreaker Peaks. Clouds, especially towards the middle of the day, are 100% a common sight. As anyone who's lived on the opposing side of mountains can tell you or has been there. And my vast experience being in Colorado 4 times. Rainstorms do form and come and go pretty often, but the little amount of weather you guys receive is usually a little bit of a sprinkle, and then it'll clear up and it'll be a nice sunny day again before the sun begins to set. But it's a peaceful day. You don't see many people on the road. There's a few people traveling from the 2 towns on this road, but for the most part, you're left to your own devices. And you're now officially out into the plains of Velarisa. There's still a few spattering of trees there. And as the sun begins to set yet again, you do find a nice copse of trees that might make for camp. A nice little clearing.
Lovely.
Okay. So, what's the watch order for tonight?
The same one, might as well.
Yeah, may as well stick with it.
Sure.
Okay.
I want to work on my potion.
Okay. You get another 2.5 hours on it then. While you're doing that, roll me a perception check, Kira. We'll say with disadvantage because you're working on the potions and also it's dark outside, and for some reason you don't have dark vision.
You're supposed to keep watch, not play with potions.
That's fine.
Oh wait, I just about did advantage.
Oh, okay, that's
Cool.
fine.
It
It's
wouldn't
a
matter anyway.
it's a much cooler night out here. There's still trees, but there's less trees than you're used to, so the wind is whipping through much more freely. And you kind of huddle a little bit close to the fire that you set. There are a few clouds passing over the moon every now and again, but for the most part, everything seems pretty normal. And then it was Elyon next.
Hey.
Kira's watch passes without issue. Elyon. You do have dark vision, so go ahead and just roll me a regular perception check.
Bam. Fuck.
You've been traveling for a few
I
days
was
now.
better and I was working on potions.
After a few days of sleeping in the inn, you've kind of gotten used to the lifestyle of, having a bed. You're a lot more tired than you expected. So it's kind of easy to feel yourself lolling off as you watch the fire. You don't fall asleep, but you feel yourself definitely starting to give way to exhaustion a bit. But your watch passes without issue. And you kind of snap out of it as Aenid comes out and kind of shakes you on the shoulder, ready to relieve you for the last watch of the night. Right.
All right.
Aenid, you're up.
All right. Well, first I will cast light, just to make sure I've got something.
Okay.
And then perception. Nice.
Okay, cool. So your night starts off pretty normal. It's pretty cold now by this point. It's pretty late in the night. But for the most part, everything seems to be fine. You're sitting there kind of just contemplating, man, so much has happened in such a short amount of time. You still thinking about how exactly your personal quest is going, which seems to have taken a bit of a detour at the moment, but you haven't forgotten about it.
Right.
As you're having these thoughts, you hear a branch crack out in the woods before you.
Must have been your imagination.
And this is very fitting music for this.
I prepare a firebolt.
You say you throw a firebolt?
I prepare a firebolt.
Okay. Flame springs into your hands. You look around, and you don't see anything. It must have been an animal. You realize now your heart's beating, your breath catches a little bit, and you just take a second to, okay, everything's fine. Everything's fine. You look back out into the night again. No, there's definitely something out there.
Hmm.
The light of the fire, just at the edge of your vision, you see two red orbs reflecting the light of the fire back at you.
Ah.
Then two more.
Ah.
Then two more.
Oh no.
The sound of growling and yipping you can hear on the edge of your vision. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Cool.
But we're sleeping.
That's true.
Nice.
You go ahead and roll it anyway, but we're gonna leave it up to Aenid whether he decides to wake you guys up or not.
Of course. Why wouldn't I?
I mean, you haven't screamed us awake yet.
Everyone.
Oh wait. Oh, thank God I didn't have my token active.
No, that unfortunately
Cheating.
that still counts, Mickey.
It does.
It does.
That means she goes last no matter what the results of the other peeps.
Oh my God.
If I haven't been doing that before now, I'm gonna try to be consistent about that. Nope, Jesus. Stone of
You
its
have
due.
not. It was Knowles. I knew it.
Ooh,
Now I gotta figure out if they have 4 years or 2.
it's at least 10 gold per kill then.
There we go. All right, and you see on the edge of your vision, two gnolls and one big burly gnoll that wearing these what looks like armor stretched over its massive lupine form, holding a long, wicked-looking glaive.
Wicked.
Ooh,
He sounds important.
super duper working.
Ooh, and these gnolls rolled pretty well in their initiative. All right.
Yeah.
Also, did we wake up with that scream or?
Since initiative has already started, I'm going to say no.
Okay. Oh, Aaron did this before us anyway, so that's good.
Indeed.
Wait,
Yes.
the Knoll rolled a 3 too.
Yes, that was not a natural one though.
Oh,
Natural ones
that's
mean you
fair.
go last no matter what.
that's fair.
If people want to get battle
I'll
music
take
while I get
that.
while we get this ready, I have
Actually-
a few metal songs. Hold on.
I realize I just stepped away to take some medicine, but now it might be a decent time to take a break.
Yeah,
Just,
for sure,
Just a couple minutes.
for sure. All right, 5-minute break, and we'll come back to this.
All right, cool. All right, you hear that, Maul? You can go out now.
Aww.
Who's it? All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
I've realized Dragon Age is an untapped potential for D&D music.
All right. Break. Right, hello, hello.
Second drink is acquired.
Hello.
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 Hello. Dragon Age.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-bum-ba-da-da.
Eventually, I need to finish Dragon Age 3. One of these days.
Nice.
Hello there.
Hello.
Hello.
And I guess Ollie's late as usual.
The fuck you say to me?
Oh.
It's you this late.
I'm sorry. Molly needed to go out. She didn't actually, like, do anything. She just went outside and got excited about the neighbors who were out in their yard.
Oh.
Aw.
That's so exciting.
That is pretty exciting. You don't really see them much, so. Alright, combat music. Let's get that going.
Let's go. All right. Start us off is the Pack Lord.
Hey.
Unfortunately for Aenid, there's only one target he can see.
Oh god.
So he is going to make 2 attacks with his longbow at Aenid.
All right.
Are we gonna deal
Ooh.
with some?
What?
Are we gonna deal with some pack tactics bullshit?
All right. That's...
One attack.
God.
Are you
Oh.
dead?
What?
No, it's first one. Sorry, first one.
All right. So that's 15 damage total. I'm almost dead already.
Goddamn mages.
Oh my god.
Might be wise to use some mage armor when he.
And then
Yeah, that's
he
the
is
idea.
going to run up. That's about as far as he can get right there.
I was hoping to pop a shield, but that wouldn't
Maybe
help
he
me
made
at all.
it to his turn.
He goes about right. Oh God. Oh, because they're still over here. That's why. I'm good at this, guys. Don't worry. I'm good at this
Woo!
video game. Okay, cool. That's his turn. This Knoll is going to just go do its full dash to about here, let's say. Get on the other side. Boop. So Aenid, this large Knoll just shot 2 arrows at you. Another one just rushed up and is now silhouetted by the fire, slobber dripping from its huge, large fangs. You've heard of Knolls before, though you may not have seen one. They're essentially bipedal hyenas, just rippling masses of muscle with like bits of armor just clinging to their forms.
Not something you want to mess with.
This horrible laugh coming from them is just horrible. Yeah, but it's your turn.
Well, first things first, I'm gonna skedaddle.
Okay.
Behind the tent.
And are you waking your friends up?
Yeah, I'm gonna kick at it. Does that count as an action?
It's if you're gonna kick it, sure. But yeah.
Well, I'm
I
gonna.
would say you could just shout if you want.
Yeah, I'll just yell at him.
I do rule talking as a free action, so I'll say that's fine.
Okay, cool.
All right, Elyon and Kira, you both wake up to the sound of Aenid yelling bloody murder. Sound of horrible yipping and laughing and slashing.
Oh, for the love of God, what it? And he just sees like knows. Oh.
Oh.
Elyon, is that your turn? Or Aenid, is that your turn?
Mm-mm. Of course not. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
So that'll put my AC at what is it? 13 plus Dex modifier, so 16.
Okay.
Probably not gonna help me much, but still, every little bit. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Elyon, you've just woken up. You're currently lying down. But you hear your friend crying out.
I'll quickly get up.
So for both of y'all, that's it's gonna be half your movement to stand up.
I'm gonna walk here, take a quick look around.
You see this Knoll standing illuminated by the fire, like
Just casually walk up to the knoll.
Do I see this one using a bow?
yeah, you can see. I would say this one's a little bit harder to see, but these two, yeah, you can see.
Yes, I
It's in
can.
the dark.
I can see in the dark. Excuse you.
True. To what range? What's your dark vision range?
I think it's 60 feet.
So yeah, you should be able to see that pretty easily.
65. Well, you can see him. You just kind of have a hard time getting a look at him. Yeah. So he's like just on the edge of it.
Yeah, I just want to know what weapon he's using.
This one over here.
The one very far away.
Over here, this one's a little bit hard to see, but you gather based on the one literally right in front of you probably has a spear of some kind.
Hmm. I'm just gonna talk first and then say, "Hey, Aenid,
This was the one that shot Aenid with a bow, for reference.
Okay. Aenid, you didn't die in the time of me waking up, right? Do you need healing, or should I focus on killing these guys?
Kill them!
All right. All right, I'm gonna stab this guy.
Nice.
There we go. Okay. This one right here?
Yeah.
That'll hit.
That's a crit. That's a damage crit. Very, very nice.
And while I'm at it, I'm gonna use Blade Flourish,
Alright, what are you doing?
and I would like to use Defensive Flourish.
Okay. Alright, roll your inspiration. Nice. Alright. With one quick flourish, just sword goes straight into the gut. Like, "Ah!"
And I wish to stab him again.
Go for it.
Whoa.
That'll hit.
Nice. Nice.
And with a quick flourish, right across the chest, a big crimson gap opens up. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. He's not
alive?
dead, but he's not looking good.
All right.
Alright, and now it's this one's turn. He's going to approach. He cannot get very far. Alright. We'll get. He'll come about here. And seeing you just about scaring his friend, he's going to take a shot at you.
Ow.
Guy
Finally,
rolling
have enemies that roll good. Jesus.
for the first time.
Gnolls are great, man. I've been wanting to run Gnolls for a long time.
Oh,
That's his turn. Kira, you awaken.
What in the fungus is going on? Why are you waking me up?
Gnos, kill them.
Gnoblins.
Did you just say gnoll? What is a gnoll? Why are you sleep talking?
It's the thing that just shot an arrow on my arm and almost killed Aeonid.
Kira, I've got 2 arrows
Did
sticking
what?
out of my torso. Please get up.
It did what? Alright, I'm gonna get up. And you
Alright.
said that was half my movement, right?
Yes.
Alright.
So if your
to beat
movement's
these
30, then you
gnolls.
have 15 feet of movement, unless you want to dash.
Molly, how do you want me to pet you if you're standing behind my chair?
Oh.
I can get to the big man.
Okay, go for it.
Alright. The gnoll is going down.
All right. Are you raging?
Gnowing, get down.
Yes.
Okay.
You
rage
can know
on-
it.
Jesus Christ. All right.
Campaign's done. We can end here.
Okay, D8. Okay, roll a D8. Oh my god.
Go.
There we go.
All right. What do we got? Okay.
Stop it.
You can't stop it. It's too
Oh,
late.
these gnolls cast hideous laughter on her. They're not even magic users.
Okay. Hey, are you calling my laughter hideous?
Anyway,
You're so mean.
I'm not.
All right. Cool beans. I like that.
I appreciate, but also hate
All
Boop's
right,
comment
let's
in the chat.
Oh, what did he
I
say?
appreciate, but also hate Boop's comment in the
Oh,
chat.
I haven't even been paying.
Are you winning?
If any of you doesn't kill one, make the quip. It was nice knowing you. I'll be very disappointed.
Jesus Christ. All right. Okay, so keep that in mind, because that's just remind me of that whenever that happens. All right, Mickey.
Sounds good.
Okay. In that case, you may make your attack.
All right. And doop. Doop.
That will not hit.
Oh.
The axe swings down and it just definitely just turns to the side as as it growls at you.
I'm still waking up.
I believe that's your turn.
Yes.
All right. As it dodges your axe, it's gonna pull out its own glaive and go for an uppercut, then back down on you. 2 attacks. First one, an
Okay.
uppercut. Do believe will hit.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
Oof.
Okay, I believe that's reduced to 5 for you. And you'll
Yes.
twirl it around and bring it back down right onto your shoulder.
Oof.
Oof. Okay. 4.
There you go.
Alright.
And as he does that, he will look at this knoll over here. With one hand glaive, the other hand, he will point it and go, and he will incite rampage.
Counter spell.
It is not a spell.
Instead,
He
Elian just turns and shouts, "Shut up!" at it.
as that knoll yells at the one in front of you, he's going to turn and take a bite out at you, Elion.
Ow. Please stick to using the spear. Biting is just disgusting.
It's unsanitary. It's rude.
Hey, look at that! It's his turn again. He seems to have heard your request and will stab at you with his spear.
Oh,
He'll
cool.
try.
He will indeed try. All right, Anid, you're up.
All right. Okay, so things seem to be kind of under control. Kind of.
Do that?
More than they were.
There's more humans now.
So let's see.
Wait,
Yeah.
the gnoll that attacked me.
Yeah.
Whenever a creature hits me,
Okay. That's why I
It's
said you can
my
keep-
magic.
Remember that. All right, roll a 1d6 for me.
shit.
Like I said,
I'm gonna remember
keep the
that
stuff in
one.
mind.
6. And is it each time? So does it count for each hit? Because whenever a creature hits you with an attack.
Yeah, I would say I think that counts for both times. Yeah. So roll again.
Nice.
Okay. As rewinding time, but as the 2 attacks slap into
sorry.
her, there's each cut just unleashes this force of fairy energy that just blasts into him. All right, real this time. Anid, it's your turn.
All right. I will step out from hiding.
All right.
But is that? Yes, that's good enough. I'll slightly step out of hiding. Molly, you're sitting on my headphones. Sorry. Okay. And
I was trying to help.
she's doing her best. And I will cast Shatter. Right
Okay.
here.
Holy shit, he has more than Fireball.
Yeah. Finally.
That would hit Kira.
No. Right here.
Right here.
Yeah, it's only 10 feet.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
No, that'd be fine then. Okay. And what is that?
Woo!
Well, I just-
Constitution saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's big damage.
Barm,
Cool.
and barm.
20?
Awesome. All right.
Okay. Roll 3d8.
And level 2. All right.
Okay. This loud sound of cracking metal, loud rings out through the clearing, echoing off the trees. This one takes full brunt of it and yips in pain, but this one kind of shrugs it off.
Molly, what the hell are you doing?
Just pissed it off.
There is indeed a brightness in its eyes now. Is that your turn, Aiden?
That is my turn.
All right. Elion, you're up.
After parrying his spear, I'm gonna immediately try to decapitate him.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. Okay. Okay, yeah. With one easy slice across his neck, The head does loll back. He's dead zone.
Nice.
And I'm gonna move my 40 movement or speed
Whoa.
to here.
He's zooming.
40 feet.
To specify, whenever I take an attack action, my walking speed increases by 10 feet until the end of the turn.
Oh, okay, cool.
Nice.
And I'm gonna step at this guy.
Whoa.
Go for it.
Fuck.
Yeah, no.
It was a grand attempt.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
All right. This man will see you coming from a mile away because you kind of just walked him in bright firelight. He will parry your sword with his spear and take an attack at you of his own. Bomb.
That is exactly my AC.
All right. Take
Ow.
5 damage. Kira, it is you.
I'm ready to attack.
Make
Get
your-
him.
going-
Fuck him up.
I'm gonna do it. Going to recklessly attack.
Whoa.
Okay, go for it.
And that means I do the great axe twice, or
No, it
With
means roll with
advantage,
advantage. With
or-
advantage, yeah. With advantage.
okay.
You get extra attack later. Right now it's just 1.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, it does not hit.
They are stealing all of our good rolls.
Is that your turn?
Oh no. Yes.
All right. As the axe comes down, the gnoll will pick up his glaive and just kind of catch it in the hook of the axe. Just kind of stare down at you with dripping saliva and teeth. Like, will shove you off, make 2 attacks of his own against you.
It's so gross.
All right, there's your damage.
And
Okay,
it's
so
falling
that's
high every time.
4 and 5, right?
Yeah. Then he does not get his Insight Rampage back. Okay,
Cool.
And he attacked me twice.
you did. So roll your damage.
Roll 1d.
Mark,
Yes.
are you in a position to kill that guy in front of me?
It might be tricky.
It doesn't even matter if I can't hit you, you motherfucker.
All right, it's now this one. Nope, that one's dead. All right, Enid, you're up.
I mean, I could flink at it with Firebolt.
How much damage did you do to it?
I did 12.
Because they have a little over at 20 health. Judging from the damage I did to the other one.
Hmm.
And then there's the boss man,
Yeah.
which I have not yet been able to hit. However, he is technically hitting himself.
That is true.
Because
Sucks to be him.
like I can pretty much beat the boss very easily, but the mob is gonna make it difficult.
You
Oh.
take care of the mobs. I got this.
No, it's because I have some concentration spells I can use.
All right. Okay. This is gonna be a little dicey.
I can probably kill him with a bonus action on my turn at least. That will be only 1 attack though.
That's not quite close enough. Yeah, only thing I can really do is Firebolt.
You know what? Shatter me with him. Do it.
I don't wanna.
You have 16 health.
Yeah, I don't think that's worth it.
It's a dex test, right? I'll be fine.
No, it's a con.
Oh, don't do it then.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not shattering teammates.
Again.
Again. Wait, again? Did I do it before?
I remember when I think Coco killed Mickey's spider with a shatter. at one point.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. You can shatter me.
No.
I can take it.
No.
What do you
No.
do, Nyan?
I'm gonna firebolt this guy over here.
Go for it.
And
Nice.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Max damage.
damn.
Fuck.
No. Decent damage. Decent. Nope. God dang it. It's not bad. It's not bad. Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
All right, Elion, you're up.
I'm gonna aim for the boss and cast hold person.
Okay.
Oh.
Mm.
That is a wisdom saving throw. Okay.
I imagine they're very
It's
wise.
not very wise. What's the DC on that?
15.
Ooh.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
He's not very smart.
He is.
Okay.
He is. He watches this giant knoll in front of him, freezes up. Mickey.
And I'm gonna use my bonus
Yeah.
action to slash the guy in front of me. Fuck!
Nope. It is now his turn, and he's going to make an attack at you with his spear.
Ow.
Ugh.
Okay. That'll be 9 damage on you, Elion, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
I don't know. I'm not sure what your plan was.
And the hold person fades, unfortunately.
It's
My-
immediately wasted.
My plan was to simply not get hit.
There you go.
You should have known better.
How did that work out?
All right,
You're gonna heal. You're gonna have to heal yourself, my dude.
Kira, it's your turn.
I'm going to recklessly attack.
Come on, you can do it.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna hit him this time. Yeah.
Yeah!
There you go. Roll damage.
All right. Great axe. Great axe. Ha 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 ha.
17. All right, a big hefty chunk into his abdomen. Gah. Is that your turn?
Wait, that's 17 damage, isn't it?
Yeah.
Damn, go me. Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, it's now his turn. Let's see. Nope, no insight rampage, but that's fine. He's now starting to realize he can't really do much against you,
Uh-oh.
Come at me. Come at me.
and you realize this glaive he's holding is quite long.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh
You gotta
no.
turn and look at Elion.
Oh no.
Oh,
I'll simply
Oh.
not get hit. It's fine.
Oh, easy.
no.
Easy.
Oh, fuck!
Oh no.
All right,
Okay, Alion's down. All right, this is looking dicey.
and
He's
he will,
my
then,
healer.
he will then use his rampage trait to turn back around
Oh no.
and make a bite attack at Kira,
All right, motherfucker.
Ah, fuck.
but not for much.
All right, I'll take 2 damage, and I will get you back for that.
Okay.
Roll 1d6.
Okay. He's not looking good.
I've
Ain't it, you're up.
touched you once.
I don't like
Swap
this.
right away.
I don't like this. Because I could rush in and help him, but that would probably
Okay.
get me killed.
And now's the time for a shatter.
But that would kill you.
I
Uh,
rolled a
yeah.
nat 1.
if you can somehow kill me, I'm next up.
Best I can do is spare the dying.
Then don't bother.
Yeah.
I've got nothing. I can hit things.
Yeah. So here's what I'm gonna do.
All right.
I'm gonna firebolt this guy. I don't know.
Go for
I
it.
don't know what else to do. All right, cool.
That'll definitely hit.
Is that the same roll as last time?
Yeah.
No,
It is.
almost.
And with just barely just singeing the side, you watch it go straight against its neck and starts burning through the fur. And it feels like it didn't do that much, ain't it? But looking at him, it was enough.
Nice.
Yay!
All right, Elion, roll a death saving throw.
Natural 20. Fuck.
Oh fuck! Here we go.
Okay. He's dead. Kira, you're up.
Okay, so I have kind of a random question.
Sure.
It's gonna be like a nonsensical bonus action question mark.
Sure.
Okay.
So, I have my pet mouse. Can I just send it to go comfort him?
Elyon?
Yeah.
Sure.
It doesn't do shit, but there at least it's there for him.
Sure. See, so Aiden, you watch this tiny little mouse where she's keeping it.
I am still bleeding out.
What?
You are still bleeding out.
You
But
know,
at least there's someone there for you.
there's now a mouse rolling around in your blood. How do you feel about this?
No, it's not. It's not in your blood. It's just like kind of perched on you, just looking at you with concern. Okay.
All right.
Now, reckless attack.
Go for it.
Fuck.
Oh God,
That does not hit.
I didn't think so. Okay, that's it for me.
All right. I'm not going to bother roll for his Insight Rampage because there's no one else he can use it on, so he's just going to take 2 attacks at you. And I've been forgetting to do this. They're at advantage because you're recklessing him.
All right.
Okay, cool.
There's
All right,
1.
3.
Oh, this is at Kira, not you.
That's
Aiden.
me.
Yeah, I know.
I'm assuming that one does not hit.
He couldn't. I don't think it reaches
No,
that
the
good.
second one does not.
Yeah. Okay. But you still take the damage and
And
hey, Kira, how do you want to do this?
Oh my god!
I touched him once.
It's exactly what you needed. He had 4.
Holy shit!
So my lashing retribution magical thingadudes are just gonna kind of whip out and stab him in the eye.
He reaches up with a clawed hand, grabbing at it, and they just burrow in. You're watching in horror as like these like small fountains of blood just spewing out of his eye sockets as these things are digging into him.
We're going full like gory anime territory.
I'm thinking more like Jaws.
Yes.
But I have never
That's-
seen Jaws.
That scene fucked me up as a kid. Anyway, yeah, he's dead.
And I'm gonna stand above him. Just like, you, how dare you?
Shit.
And I'm gonna go
shit,
help up. I'm gonna go help up Elliot.
Shit.
Can I do that?
Shit.
He's unconscious. If you want to make a medicine check, you can try to stabilize him.
Spare the dying.
That works. Okay, that works too.
That works. Okay.
You watch as Aenid reaches down and just touches Elyon. And the rapid breathing and the quick blood flow from his wounds just kind of stills.
Damn.
He's not awake, but he's now stable. And you see his breathing kind of slows to a ragged stop.
I stopped breathing. I'm dead.
Oh no! Roll up a new character. Fuck you.
And as the fighting stops, you see the sun begin to rise over the trees. Because unfortunately, this was the last watch of the night.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's
And
okay. We'll shove him in the cart, and then we'll have one of us drive.
So-
How about the short rest?
so unfortunately, because this disrupted you, this does not mean you guys got the benefit of a full rest.
Damn.
So if you'd like to actually try again, you totally can, or if you just want to stake it out on the road, that would also work. It's whatever
What
you
does
guys
a
want
short rest do again?
Oh, you can roll to regain health.
to do. Roll hit dice, yeah. For you, Kira, that
Okay.
I mean, all you lost was a rage, so that's fine. For Aenid and Elyon,
Well,
they
and
both lost some
half my
spells.
health. And
Yeah.
half my health.
So yeah, you can roll some hit dice, get some health back on a short rest, or you can take a long rest and get everything back. It's up to you guys. Elyon is still unconscious on the ground in front of you.
I say we take a short rest.
You mean Elian?
I thought I said Elyon.
You keep getting them mixed up.
And it just falls over next to him,
Keels over half. a
completely
head.
conks out.
Okay. So you guys are taking a short rest?
I think that would be the wise choice.
Yeah.
After about an hour, you guys see Elyon just shoot up Elion's back to 1 hit point.
Yay!
You made
And-
it.
Do I not use hit die with the short rest?
Nice.
You can, sure. Yeah.
I'm gonna use all of them.
Oh.
Real, it's 1, 2,
I
3,
guess I'll
4,
do
5,
one
6.
Oh.
Yeah, this is enough, I guess.
2, 3, 4.
Actually,
And one more for the road. Oh.
All right, I'm only missing 1 health now. Let's go, guys.
And I would also like to use my Arcane Recovery to restore a 2nd level spell slot.
You may do that.
Yay.
Okay. You guys
I-
all recover.
I believe I had that in perfect control.
You really should know better than to cast a spell when there's an enemy breathing down your neck.
I'll be honest, I underestimated that reach. I didn't expect him to be able to attack me.
He
Guys-
had a long, pointy object.
Well, yeah, I suppose. I just wanted to make your fight easier, but I got my shit fucked up.
That's fair. I was doing okay though, but I'm glad you're okay. Are you
And-
okay?
I will be once we get their ears to sell.
Ooh, yes.
That's
Collect
gonna
all
all
their
be
ears.
worth it. I'll leave the collection to you two.
You two just make me a general survival check then, each of you.
Well, wait. Is anyone here specifically good at that?
Well, it's whoever's collecting the ears that's going to be doing it.
yeah, I'm just asking if
I-
I
someone's
got
good.
+2.
All right.
I don't have a proficiency, but I do have +2, so.
I have +1, so I'll watch.
Is anyone else taking part? Or are you going to let Kira do all?
You got this,
I will
Kira.
take all of the ears.
Okay. With that roll, I'd say yeah, sure. You're able to safely, without damaging too much, collect all 6 ears.
Woo!
Nice.
I have bloody ears in my pocket.
I mean, mark that you have 6 null ears in your bag.
6 no ears.
Alright, if the math I was taught by a clown doesn't fail me, I believe that's 30 gold.
Taught by a clown.
Taught by a fucking clown. Does,
He grew up in a circus.
does Elion literally have a clown license?
He went to clown college.
Hey, it's a living.
And are y'all making your way back onto the road then?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, wasn't it 10 per no, 5 per ear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you haven't turned them in yet though.
Yeah, I know, but I was
So don't go
just
giving
trying
yourself
to...
a hold.
Of course not. I was just making sure that it was worth 5, if not 10, because I thought it was 10, and then I thought his clown math was wrong.
It's
No,
clown.
you're right. You're right. Okay. You guys make your way back onto the road. The sun, it's now a little bit past dawn now. Early morning sky is still high in the sky as you guys make your way out into the wide golden plains for day 3 of travel.
And I feel like someone else should drive.
It would be Anid's turn, I guess.
I'll take the reins.
All right, you can do it.
All right.
I
this
used to
case-
enjoy watching the chariot races, so I can't imagine it's that much different.
Who's next? Was it? I think Aenid was next to roll me the d10.
Oh, yes, it is finally my turn.
Go for it.
Roll 1d10. Nice.
Okay, interesting.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So you got. God, this music is so dramatic for what's about to happen.
It is really dramatic.
If it's all cool with you guys, I'm gonna go back to the chill music.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
We can go back
Guys,
to. Yay, Elven Forest.
As
So
is
you guys-
tradition.
So you guys travel for a few hours. You're now in like the main golden fields of the central valley of Velarisa. It's the harvest season still. You're seeing a lot of workers out beginning to harvest. Mostly out here, it's mostly grains, wheat, barley. Imagine a lot of distilleries in this area are going to be having a lot of business here pretty soon. But there's also some orchards in the area, some pumpkins, some fall. nice fall autumn themed accoutrement to go with. It's about noon when you see a figure approaching on the road, coming from the other direction, coming from Gold Roads. As he you guys, we'll say you guys are about here right now.
Okay.
Wait, ping it again.
About right here-ish.
Slinky.
So you're approaching Gold Roads, and you see this man. He's an older man with a long, like very long, gray and white beard. Apparently strumming on a lute of some kind, just kind of singing to himself as he walks.
Gandalf.
It is Gandalf.
Gandalf doesn't play
Kier,
the
were you
lute.
trying to have a RP moment with Aiden before this all happened?
Or
Elliot
Elyon.
before this all
Oh
happened?
my god!
I saw okay. That time I saw Aiden's name on the chat.
But I was just gonna ask Elion if he wanted me to braid his hair while we were traveling.
Oh, well, sure, but do be careful. This is my pride and joy.
But it'll be even prettier.
And speaking of which, I wonder if they have some pumpkin spice mead over here.
Oh, that would be cool.
Pumpkin spice mead.
Pumpkin
Pumpkin spice mead? No!
We are headed into the fall autumn
No! How could you bring this idea into this world?
Would you guys hate me with it that I actually kind of wouldn't mind trying something like that?
Yeah, I
not
thought-
like pumpkin flavored meat actually sounds pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't sound too bad. Pumpkin spice mead.
I
I'm
like
curious.
pumpkin spice latte stuff. That's the same stuff they put in pumpkin pie. Like it's mostly allspice, which is where all that flavor is.
Okay, so I looked up, pumpkin spice mead. There's a recipe, and you know how Google results will sometimes tell you how long it takes.
Sure.
And this is 8,762 hours to make
Oh
this.
my
Damn.
Holy shit!
Are you making the mead from scratch? Probably.
Well, I mean, you can make pretty decent mead in actually, how?
Let's talk about this at a break. It's starting to climb up into.
Okay, so let's say hypothetically.
We may
every month is
continue.
30 days.
All right, cool. So as you guys are traveling, you see this man approach. A man with a long beard, strumming on a lute, kind of a decorative green robe. As he approaches you all. Good afternoon, fellow travelers.
Good evening.
Hello.
If I may bother you for one moment, I am as you may have noticed, I am a traveling musician. I like to travel the roads, going from city to city, territory to territory, telling stories through song of our great history. I would love to know, do you have any stories for me?
Oh, I think Kira might.
Oh, wait. Shit. What do I choose? Wait. Oh no.
I don't believe you have to choose one. You might as well tell him everything you want.
Any story you have, the joy of storytelling is all that I need.
Oh. I want to tell him about our adventures in the forest and all that we did, and that that I'm in a brave search for my missing fiance, and hopefully that gets word around.
Roll a performance check for me.
Can I assist just like last time?
How are you assisting?
Just pretty much making the story better on the sidelines, like a little more exaggerated.
Sure, roll with advantage then. Okay.
Thank God for that.
He is enraptured with your story, Kira. You see tears begin to form in his eyes as you tell him about Solara and how you're looking for lost love. He seems genuinely invigorated by your story. That is a beautiful story, miss. And he kind of grabs your hand. Thank you so much for telling it to me.
Thank you for listening.
What is your name, dear? I will write this down and I will sing this.
My name is Kira Wildbloom.
Kira Wildbloom. This will be the ballad of Kira Wildbloom.
She gets
And my friends helped too.
Of course. Do you guys give them your names as well?
I may as well. Why not?
I don't.
Ah, the mysterious stranger.
Uh,
Kira. Aenid.
Call him the handsome bard adventurer.
Kira Aenid and the Handsome Bard Adventure.
It's a bit of a mouthful.
I feel like you can make it shorter, but
The handsome half elf.
And what was it? The Handsome Bard Adventurer? I don't know if this is gonna come up again. I'm writing it down just in case.
May as well.
Alright. Safe travels to you all. Hopefully we'll meet, our paths will cross again soon. And he
Thank
will
you, sir.
make his way down the road, heading westward, strumming along. And you can hear him as he walks off, like practicing like stanzas to go with the story that you just told him, Kira.
Aw.
You know, Kira, in retrospect, that may have been a good moment to have come up with a team name.
Oh my god, you're right. I completely forgot.
Oh well.
But we didn't have one prepared. I told you we should have prepared one.
well, maybe our team name now is just Kira, Aenid, and the Handsome Adventure Bard.
Kira and the homies.
The handsome bard adventure.
You can still see him about to crest a hill, maybe a few hundred feet away from you, about to pass out of sight into the west.
Well, should we run after him and give him a new name?
I don't know enough about horse handling to turn this thing around.
Oh.
And I don't think we even have a name in mind.
We would have to come up with something.
Jesus Christ, where did this come from?
The Three Musketeers.
I think that's copyrighted.
Yeah, I don't think we can use that. Kira, we can't. That's a famous book. We can't just name ourselves after a book. That's so
What
trite.
about the Three Oddballs?
Three odd. Well, technically correct, but it's not exactly heroic sounding.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Sounds more like a
I have
sports
no
name.
ideas. I have no ideas at all.
Well,
Perhaps something to do with Tesmerain, since that's where we functionally got our start.
I say we let the people who hear the story. We will eventually come up with a name.
Well, I suppose that is a solution. Let someone else come up with it for us.
You are not putting this on me.
Why not? Someone will come up with
Because you
an
don't want me
idea.
to. 'Cause you don't want me to.
The Three Shucklefucks.
I'm sure you could come up with something good.
Oh, I'm sure I could. I'm going to actively avoid doing that if you make me do it.
Okay, the Saviors of Tesmerain.
The what heroes of Tesmerain?
The Saviors of Tesmerain. That's where we got our start.
That's so cute!
I don't know if cute's a word I'd use for it, but
Well, maybe. But it's so cute!
we'll just have to agree to disagree on that.
Okay, that'll work. I
What,
kind of like that.
what about you, Elion? My accent's all over the place. Oh my.
It is all over the place. Elion's not Elion. Oh my god, Cole, you have me doing it now. What the hell? Aiden has been a different person throughout the entire session.
I don't have the energy to go like full. Oh no! Ah! I can't do it. Not today.
Not today. That's fair.
Well, I'm not sure about the nature of this group. Like, I can come up with a circus name, but I'm not sure if it fits here.
Well,
A circus name?
give us what you have.
Yeah, what's a circus name?
Bozo.
Well, it will be very showman-like.
You guys are showy.
Now, I'm a wizard, you're a bard. We have a barbarian that explodes whenever she gets angry. I'd say we're fairly showy.
Well, how about... I was gonna say triplet blades, but only one of us uses blades.
I do have a knife. I mostly just use it to cut fruit.
I've got a great axe. I've got. I think I have something else. I don't remember though.
Oh, how about...
I do. I have so many blades. What the hell?
Where are you holding all of these?
I don't know. I have a great axe. I have 2 hand axes. I've got a javelin and a knife and a crossbow.
Jesus Christ.
Well, how about the Sentinels of Tesmarine?
Sentinels of Tesmarine. I like it.
I like that too.
Sentinel doesn't sound as ostentatious as Saviors, so I think that would look better for our image.
That's true. I'm gonna chase the man down.
Okay.
Oh,
He's already crested the hill, and you've lost visual on him.
I'm gonna chase him down.
Are you running after him on foot?
Until I'm gonna fly until I get to the crest of the hill, and then I'm gonna land and
Okay.
kind of conceal my wings again, and then run on foot the rest of the way.
So you're dashing after him while he's kind of walking leisurely pace. You get to the top of the hill. He's not that far down the other side. You can get to him easily.
Excellent. Chase him down.
All right. Oh,
Mr.
hello again.
Music Man! Mr. Music Man!
Yes, hello. And he kind of turns mid stanza. It's like, hello again.
Hello. I would like well, I know that we called ourselves Kira, Aenid, and the Handsome Bard Adventurer, but we decided we had to come up with an easier name for you that would sound better in your song.
Okay, I'd be happy to hear it.
It's the Sentinels of Tesmarine.
The Sentinels of Tesmarine.
That was it, right? I got it right.
I see. I almost expect you to go with Saviors, but that seems audacious. I like this. Sentinels
Yeah,
of
we thought
Tesmarine.
in the distance, Aenid coughs.
What was that?
Must have been the wind.
Very well. Very well, Kira of the Sentinels of Tesmarine. I will sing your stories to the heavens in every tavern I can find.
Thank you very much,
Many deeds
sir.
will be done, many nights will be forged. The words of your legend.
Thank you very much,
Not
sir.
often
And
now.
I'd like to give him a flower before I leave.
And he will reach into his pouch and he will give you a flower of it. A good bard is never caught unprepared, my dear.
It's so cool, thank you.
Of course.
Okay, goodbye. Have a good day.
Ta-ta for now. And he will turn off, strumming. Now coming up with a new stanza to work in the Sentinels of Tesmarine.
And I'm gonna run back to my friends and hold up my flower. Flower!
I take it he liked it?
Yes. And he gave me a flower.
Oh. I would like to see if I can't identify that kind of flower.
Roll a nature check.
Flower, 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 flower.
It's flower.
You don't know.
Can I also look at the
Sure.
flower?
Sure. Make a nature check. Sure.
Zack Sages know nothing of flowers. Watch this. Fuck.
We're all useless. I'm gonna keep the flower.
The flower collapsed into a black hole and you're all sucked inside.
Yay! Underdark campaign, finally.
We made it.
All right.
I'm gonna write down that I have a flower from the Bard Gandalf.
Hard Gandalf.
Talskar the Wanderer.
All right. You guys get back on the road and make your way eastward. And as the sun begins to set, you come Gold Road. The mud road, the dirt road that you've been traveling on, turns to cobblestone as you approach. The town itself is protected by kind of a small waist-high wall out from around the town. There are a few buildings scattered. It's not a fancy town, nowhere near like Aristol or Ossia for those of you who have been there. But it is a very functional town. Lots of very wide roads. There's the 4 main roads that cross through the town and intersect in the very center are very wide cobblestone roads. And even now, at this late hour, they're still fairly packed. There's people going to and fro. Lots and lots of trading and commerce happen in this town. As you look around, it seems like most of this quality of, care is centered on this main intersection. You see side roads just covered in just wet, muddy roads splattered against sides of houses and stuff. It's this main intersection that's mostly well taken care of. There are a lot of shops. The smells of different foods and bakeries waft through the streets. There's all sounds of different people working and hammering and all sorts of things going on. It's a very lively town. You reckon you probably have about an hour or two until sundown. You may choose to stay here for the night, or if you want to keep going.
Stay here.
Does this place have the same bounty on the ears?
Looking around, it doesn't have the same exact bounty, but there are notices for a lot more than in Keftenville. There are notices for. You get the idea that in this area, but particularly in Gold Roads with a higher population, higher potential for pillaging, the gnolls seem to be a bit more active in this area. And there are rewards to go hunt them down. So while you don't see anything specifically about ears, it's possible you get a reward for them either way.
I think
Could
we
we
should.
get more for the ears than 5 gold per
You
ear?
don't know.
We could most definitely attempt it.
Let's go see. This seems like a bigger town. You might be able to get more from them.
Okay.
Alright.
So y'all are stopping off in stopping off here then?
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
Stay for the night in an inn, in a tavern, see if we can get more money for the ears, and then we don't have to go back to Kenstonville. So who do we talk to about ears?
Okay. Asking around a bit, you do find yourself to a sort of stockades off near the main intersection, run by a lawmaster, a half-elf woman named Elena.
All the way through town, I just as we get information of where to go, I just walk up to random people. Excuse me, where do I go to talk about gnoll ears?
That way, I think.
Okay, cool. And then I walk up to another. Excuse me. Where do I go about gnoll ears? What do you mean, that? That's rude.
I'm so sorry. You have to excuse my grandfather. It's right down that way, please.
Oh.
Grandfather, it's so rude.
Thank you.
What the fuck? Ah, what is that?
Ow!
Noise. Cole.
Cole?
I think you might have unplugged your microphone a little bit.
Cole?
Cole.
Oh god, we've lost him.
Oh.
No. Oh, he's.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back.
His headset comes undone sometimes.
Ah,
You notice a half-elf woman, maybe 30 or 40 years old, in light armor with a cloak around her, wearing the same symbol on her shoulder as Lawmaster Hardrak back in Aristol. The symbol of the scales, of an axe with scales embedded in it, showing the symbol of Arathis Alab. And you come in and she's sitting at a desk, kind of organizing paperwork, seemingly getting ready to close up shop for the day. Yes, how can I help you?
Are you who we talked to about gnoll ears?
Nolius.
Yeah, we got a bounty, and we killed some gnolls.
That sounds like a bounty from Keftenville, but I suppose if you have proof of their demise, I would be able to compensate them. May I see?
Yes, we do. and I place a kind of slightly bloody bag on the counter.
Oh my.
Sorry for the mess.
Hey, they're
Yours
just
are
like
surprisingly bloody.
it's mostly dried at this point, but it's still very clearly dry blood on these severed ears. And she kind of pulls out a dagger, just kind of stabs one on the tip, just holds it up and inspects it in the low firelight. What did you say the bounty was for these again in Geftonville? Or wherever it is you found these?
I can't quite remember. Elion, wasn't it like 6 or 7? I can't remember.
I believe it was 7.
Both of y'all roll deception checks.
But what if I really just don't remember?
You do remember.
I mean,
Oh my god!
Oh god, no!
This is why I pulled in Elion.
She kind of looks at you with a scrutinizing eye, because you're trying not to giggle as you're saying this whole thing. Now it comes up and is like, no, I think it was 7.
I'm such a bad liar.
Don't mind her. I kind of approach her a little and whisper. She's like very weird when it comes to like dead bodies and shit. Don't worry about her.
I hope you understand that makes me a little more worried, but all right. I don't suppose you have proof of this bounty, do you? Of this amount?
I'm afraid not. No.
Let's call it 6 gold per year then.
Very well. Very well.
You may have the ears, my dear. Thank you very much.
And she'll hold. What was that? That was 6 times 6 is 36. So. There you go. She kind of collects 36 gold in a small pouch and just plops it on the table for you.
Each gets 12.
Nice.
These also have been a thorn in our side for quite some time now. So if you're ever in the mood to do some hunting, come let us know. Maybe we can get a more official contract.
I think I prefer to
You have
not
one?
get almost killed by gnolls again.
Oh. If he doesn't like the idea of killing more gnolls, I guess we don't need one.
I'm sure we're gonna run into more of them eventually.
You have a point. If you have a contract, can we take it and then if we don't end up finding any, then we can bring it back?
Unfortunately, that's not quite how contracts work.
Oh.
But if you do encounter any on the road and bring more players, I'd be happy to compensate you.
Ooh, that'd work. Okay.
If you ever want to officially sign on to a contract, just come back here. You know where to find me.
Okay, thank you.
And with that, I shall go to a weapons shop.
Okay.
You still have money?
God, the one town I didn't plan on NPCs for. I hate you guys.
I'm not sure.
known.
Literally had NPCs in Captainville. No one stopped there. And, yeah, I should have known. It's my fault.
I'm not sure what you were
I wanted
expecting
to
from us,
stop.
honestly.
I wanted to stop in Gold Roads from the beginning.
Yeah, I had a few planned out. You guys, all right, whatever. Okay, so you go. All right, so Elian, you go looking around for a weapon shop.
So, okay, we'll probably end up back in Captainville.
And you do find one. As the sun's beginning to set now, you're seeing people starting to close up the shop, but you do find a blacksmith with a pretty stern half-orc woman hammering away on an anvil.
Excuse me?
Yes?
I have something in mind that I believe you could possibly help. Long story short, I recently bought this longsword. I pull it out.
Right.
It's of good quality. I have no doubt about that. But
She kind of holds her hand out for it.
I give it to her.
She kind of looks it over a bit. Shrugs.
Never been used.
But
It's alright, I guess. What are you looking to do with it?
well, I might as well sell it for you because it doesn't quite match with my fighting style, sadly.
I can give you 25 gold for it.
And while we're at it, do you take custom commissions, perhaps?
Hold on, sorry, one sec. Oh no, that was way too much. She'll give you 7 gold for it.
You already said it.
Nope.
It's too late. You can't
I'm the
go
DM.
back.
I can make the. I can say things. She'll give you.
Time
I don't know
is
why I thought
his...
How much did you buy it for?
It was 15 gold for a longsword. I thought it was 50 for some reason. So no, it'd be about 7 gold to get back. No, we'll call it 8. We'll call it 8.
And while we're at it, I pull out one of my scimitars. I am also looking for a better, a very quick weapon to use, very light but effective. But
What do you have in mind?
well, I've looked around, and the better option does appear to be a rapier, but that weapon has no class.
Oh, I don't
So-
know about that. I've seen plenty of people. Oh, there's no account for personal taste. What do you have in mind instead?
I'm wondering if you can if you can perhaps make me a new weapon, perhaps equal in quality as a rapier, but perhaps still presentable for a blade dancer such as myself.
Okay, and she kind of just talks about the specifics of like what exactly that means for a bit.
Mm.
And do you have a reference of what you had in mind? I know you sent some stuff to me, but did you like come to a decision on one?
I think the Kiju one, it probably fits best with what I have in mind.
That's a funky looking weapon.
It's really showbiz like at the very least.
Is that like a double bladed weapon basically?
It kind of looks like a double-ended sickle, to be honest.
That's yeah, okay. All right. I'll admit I've never quite made something like that in my life. I'm sure I could figure something out like it though. How long are you gonna be in town for?
Well, I believe I will be leaving tomorrow, but perhaps when would you be done with it?
I suppose that depends. I would say normal commission for this would be about 30 gold. If you want to fork over an extra 10, I can have it expedited through the night, have it ready for you tomorrow morning. Otherwise, maybe a couple of days from now.
And only one of them, right? Not 2 of them.
2 would be a little more complicated.
All right, I'll pay 40 right now.
Alright. I'm gonna do something. Okay. Okay. Alright. I'll have this for you tomorrow morning then.
Very well.
Actually, you said you wanted 2 of them.
It would be preferable, but I don't have that much gold in me.
Right. Alright. Well, if I make this work, you have to understand part of the charge is I've never made something like this before, so this is a bit of an experiment for me. If this works and I get the method down, so the second will be a bit of a discount. How's that sound?
Then I hope you do. Then I hope the job goes well.
You came to the right place for that, friend. Now go on. I got a lot of work to do.
All right. Have a nice evening.
And she will immediately begin to start working on this weapon.
Bye.
Very
Good night.
nice.
Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're in town?
Do we
I'm
want to
good.
do we want to sleep in an actual bed?
That sounds pretty nice.
Let's sleep in a bed.
Uh,
I'm gonna go to the tavern anyway and ask around and see if anyone's seen Solara.
Alright. In that case, Kira runs off while this conversation's happening. And you do find the Bum, bum, ba-dum. You find the Wayfarer's Hearth, a tavern right in the middle of the crossroads. A nice grand building with stonework and pillars and an actual patio and everything. 2-story building.
Fancy.
Gather any travelers in the country, as they'll tell you, have probably stopped at this inn at least once. It's such a central location and such an important trading hub in the area. It's a pretty rowdy place too. It's very many different walks of life coming together to get drunk in this tavern at night. And there's a half-orc man at behind the counter serving drinks to everyone. You'll say it'll be about a place like this is pretty cheap. It'd be about 4 silver a room a night for each of y'all. Unless anyone wants to share a room, they do offer double bedrooms, or you can each get your own room.
I believe
Anyone want to share with me?
we all are a little tight on gold.
Does anyone want to share with me?
Fine, why not?
Woo!
So
I'll rather have my own bed.
Okay.
Mr. Fancy Pants needs his own room.
So that's a total of 8 silver then for 2 rooms.
You want to split it, Anna?
Yes, of course, absolutely.
I suppose I have 3 silver on my pocket, so here.
I could spot you a single silver. So
Just
you
a
don't
single
have-
silver?
Just one, so you don't have to make change.
I'll give you a silver too.
Well, he only needed one, I thought.
But he was saying he was sad.
Well,
I'll
stop
give
it.
you a silver too.
Well, it's 8 total, so you also have to pay for yours.
Yeah.
But I only have to pay 2.
Kira and I are splitting ours, so
Yeah.
I'm splitting the cost too.
I'm gonna give you a silver.
I take the silver.
All right.
I have 1 more silver. Hehe.
Rooms
Well,
are
3.
acquired. Rooms acquired. The half-orc gives you 2 keys to your rooms. And unless there's anything else you'd like to do, you may sleep tonight.
Did the half-orc have any information on Solara?
Gnome with blue hair, you're saying?
Yes.
Can't say I recognize anyone like that coming through here, unfortunately.
Does she have that art?
Yeah, I'm gonna slide the missing poster like across the bar.
He'll take it,
Looks like
take a look at it. Kind of tilts his head. You know what? I think I might have seen her after all.
Did you really?
think she was
Do you know where she went?
Fortunately, I have no idea, dear. But
Oh,
I think she was traveling with Miss Beckham.
Beckham.
Might want
Who
to check
was
with her.
Beckham?
Miss Beckham, she runs the textile shop here in town.
Oh, okay. I'll check that out tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Glad to help. Anything else you need, just let me know. Otherwise, have a good night.
Can I have my picture back?
He gave it back.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not gonna hold on to that.
Okay. Alright, I'm ready for sleep.
All right. You may all then, if you wish, go to your room and have a good night's rest.
All right, excellent.
You now have about roughly a day and a half of travel to get to Stillwater Creek, so most of the journey is done.
Nice.
Yay.
Waiting at dawn yet again. If there's anything you want to do in town before you set out.
We want to talk to the old lady.
Yeah, I'm gonna go talk to the lady.
The-
Beckham.
The town
Beckham?
just... Miss Beckham is what he called her.
Miss Beckham.
The town starts picking up speed just as you guys exit out, and you see many different wagons and caravans going to and fro from the various shops off to the highways, northeast, south, and west. Not so many south, you notice. Mostly northeast and west.
And then
More,
some
More civilian people going east and west, and it seems more armored soldier types going north. You do notice, hustle and bustle is kind of hard to notice in the night, but in the morning when there's less people, you notice there are quite a few not so much guards, but soldiers in this town, kind of patrolling back and forth. Not like in a show of strength way, but just a like they're just kind of stationed here in a way. A lot of the blacks and reds of the Velaresan army that you're noticing.
Interesting.
See, quite a few of them are shipping off up north, but most of them are staying in town. Okay, you go off, you ask around a little bit, and you find a shop not too far away from the inn. You find it's called the Emperor's Swaddle, full of many different clothes, different cloths, textiles, all sorts of things. You all enter, you see a wiry old human woman with white hair tied back into a bun, with spectacles on her nose. She looks an Aenid, Elion. I hate you guys. Elion, you recognize her as the woman you saw on the road. Ah, it's you again. Well, come on in, dear.
I'm glad to see you're fine.
You as well, you as well. What can I do for you all?
Well,
Hello.
I believe the lady next to me would appear a little similar to you. Fate can be a cruel mistress, and now I'm looking for the blue-haired person you were traveling with.
Ah, Solara.
Indeed. This small person next to me is actually her fiance.
Is that so? Well, congratulations to you. You know what?
Thank you.
She did mention you in our travels, Steve. Oh, I should have seen the way she talked about you. There was stars in her eyes, and the way she's... Oh, it was... reminds me of to be young and in love.
And I start tearing up, trying not to cry.
I'm sorry, dear, I'm sorry. And she'll grab at one of many handkerchiefs, like almost like an absurd amount of handkerchiefs, and just kind of start dabbing your eyes with them. Don't cry, don't cry. Is there anything I can help with?
Do you know where she went?
Unfortunately, no. She made it up not to tell me which direction she's going.
Did she only tell you her objective?
She alluded to some kind of wanting to find answers, I guess.
Answers.
Did she tell you why she was being so careful? She was wearing a disguise, as far as I remember.
Was she now?
Well, I heard.
I kind of twirl my cape around.
I figured that was just a traveling ornament. I never would have expected that was a disguise.
Oh. I mean, it's a nice cloak. It covers our hair, if we feel like it.
Interesting. But both of your hair is so beautiful. You shouldn't feel the need to hide it.
Thank you.
And to answer your question, Elion, was it?
Indeed.
She didn't give me a reason, but I imagine she's doing it out of caution. Maybe she's afraid of being followed.
Makes sense.
She spoke of a great tragedy where she came from. I imagine that has to do with the answer she's looking for. It sounds like she's been traveling on the road for quite some time now.
2 years, I believe.
2 months.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a half-elf. Time flows differently for him. Forgive him.
Yeah, it's just in my bard nature to make things more dramatic.
You're right.
And now is not the time for drama, Elion.
Unfortunately, I don't know which way she went. I'm so sorry, dear.
Do you know of any magic users around the area? Like a big collection of them?
Well, there's I believe there's a college in Ostia, maybe just a few days east of here.
Hmm.
I know, I've heard tales of a reclusive wizard in Eristal. She's very selective with the clientele that she's.
Well, she hasn't been that way, I
She's
can say
really
with
nice.
confidence.
Oh, have you met her?
Yes,
I think
Lady
that's the
Talia.
right one.
How
Yeah,
wonderful.
she invited me to tea.
Invited
That's
all of
lovely,
us.
dear.
Invited all of us to tea.
Other than that, I know there's a more militaristic focus of arcane study in Leonvald and Fort Karstein, but that's not as prevalent, I imagine. I apologize. I'm not too well versed in the ways of the arcane. I'm but a simple
Oh,
weaver of fine silks and threads.
that is totally fine. I understand. I just thought I would ask if you knew anything.
Of course.
Did perhaps Solara interact with anyone else that you know of?
Apart from purchasing supplies, not as far as I can tell. I think she got me here safely. God bless her heart. And then she set off.
Well, at least we know. At least we know she's safe. Yes.
Yeah, she took off here safe.
Hey, and she kind of grabs your chin, Kira, and kind of pulls you up to look at her. She's a strong one. She'll be all right, whoever she
Yeah,
is.
I'm just worried. I know she can take care of herself, but I still miss her.
I know. Love can be hard. I understand, but you'll make it through. It's clear to me how much you both care about each other. Hold on to that. All right?
Thank you. I will.
If there's anything else I can help with, you know what? If you're all friends of this, I imagine she has a good choice in friends. Give me one moment. She'll kind of run back, and she will come back out. Elion, dear, do you still have that cloak I gave you?
I do actually.
It's the autumn setting in. It's starting to get cold. I would hate to know that the three young individuals are going out unprepared for the weather. And she will pull out two more thick cloaks, very similar to the one that Elion has, and pass one out to both Kira and Aenid. Keep you warm those cold nights.
Thank
Thank
you.
you very much.
Of course.
What color is it?
It's a simple wool, kind of light brown color. But you do see there are other dyed options in the store as well.
Is there a gray one or a black one?
Which would you prefer, dear?
Please,
You cut out. I didn't hear that.
black, please.
With one quick move, she whisks it from your hand. A moment later, a nice thick black cloak plops into your arm.
Yay!
If it wouldn't be asking too much.
It would.
Oh.
I am totally joking, dear. What would you like?
And it starts tearing up again.
Oh, I'm so sorry,
Oh.
dear. At my age, you have to have fun when you can. You're a strapping young man. What can I get you?
It's okay.
This lady's got you.
Blue, please. Blue would be nice.
Blue, of course. And she will throw you a blue cloak and a little nice blue knitted hat because she feels bad for making you cry.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, blue would be kind of cute. Do I want to? Real talk. Do I want to change my entire icon and get a blue cloak? Because that would be kind of cute.
Oh my god.
Sure.
Because it would match my eyes, and that's adorable.
You two are so picky.
Wait. I really like the color of that one. That one's really, really pretty. Can I have a blue one too?
Ah, the power of commerce. And she'll take the black one and plop a blue one in your arm.
Thank you.
Alright, if there's anything else I can do for you, please. And I will keep an eye out for Solara in case she comes back. I'll do my
Thank
best to
you
get
very
word to
much.
you if I see her. As a matter of fact, where are you heading now? If I see her, I can let her know you've gone that way.
Oh, we're going south to Stillwater Creek.
And her eyes kind of widen at that. Why?
We
We're
have.
helping out a friend.
We have a quest.
I like the different responses. We're helping out a friend. We have a quest, and
As shipper as she's been this entire conversation, she suddenly gets
Gets very wet. You cut out.
very serious.
Mm.
If you must go, I beg all of you to please be safe. That area is not safe for soldiers or adventurers or anyone. It is a hive of criminal activity and all sorts of monstrous creatures if you stray too far out of town.
Well, we've
Please,
got.
please be careful.
Well, we have Elion, so we should be fine on the criminal front.
Oh,
She kind of does a what? Like you know what I mean? Looking at the camera, like the guy tilting head question marks pop up over his head. That's kind of the look she gives you, Elion.
No, he's charismatic. He can talk his way out of situations. He's not a criminal.
are you saying that because I'm a half elf?
No!
That one.
He's a smooth man. He can talk his way out of any situation, and then if not, then he plays instruments.
I'll have you know, I've never stolen a thing in my life.
That's right. He's Robin without the hood.
Yeah.
What?
I don't mean. Who the hell's Robin Hood?
No, Robin without the hood.
That doesn't answer my question.
Oh, I'm starting to see what Solara saw on you.
Is that meant to be a good or a bad thing?
You know the answer. All right. But seriously though, if you need any help, do not be afraid to ask. Any friend of that brave soul is a friend of mine.
Well, our cloaks will get us to stay warm, and that will help us on our road.
All right. Unless there's anything else you'd like to do or purchase from her, she will wave goodbye as you all prepare to set off for the final stretch of this journey.
I want a warmer shirt. Can I get a warmer shirt?
Hey, you go back in. What kind of shirt would you like, dear?
I want one with that'll keep my neck warm.
Like a turtleneck.
Yeah.
That should be easy enough.
Yay.
We'll call this 8 silver for one.
Okay.
I can't believe they're killing turtles for clothes.
Okay, so it was 1 gold is 10 silver, right?
Yeah. So you spent 1 gold in this town, so essentially.
Excellent. Okay, so that
Well, not including the silver
I
you gave
have-
to Elion.
4 silver left.
Keep track of your money.
I am doing it.
Yes, it's 10 copper per silver, 10 silver per gold. That's it.
And you said it was 8 silver?
Yep, for the shirt.
Excellent. Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're in town?
I'm good.
I'd like to save up money a bit before I actually buy anything. So
If there's anything else y'all can think of, Elion,
yeah,
that you want to
Elion.
do before you leave town?
Yeah, Elion. Maybe.
I would like to pick up my weapon.
There you go.
There you go.
I completely forgot you were doing that.
I could have been mean and just let you walk off without it. You come up to the blacksmith and it's currently closed.
Oh.
You see the door is shut. And you can peer inside, you do see the half-orc lady kind of bleary-eyed, kind of swaying on her feet, seemingly working on something through the glass.
I knock on the glass.
She kind of jumps up, sees you, holds up a finger, disappears for a moment, comes back, opens up the door, and you see her eyes are kind of bloodshot. Took me the better part of the night, but check this out. And she will reveal your sword before you, your Kiju. Never made something quite like this before. I think this has the capacity to be quite interesting.
Well, neither have I ever seen a weapon like this, but it'll definitely look very good with my dancing.
And you notice on the hilt, she kind of inscribed a small, fancy-looking T on it. You gather it's probably her little initial for this quite beautiful-looking sword.
Can we even call this a sword?
That's a blade. Okay. But yes, you can add your retextured rapier.
It's also slashing instead of piercing, right?
A weapon like that, yeah, that'd probably be slashing. You can make an argument for both, I guess, but that'd probably be slashing. There you go. You now have one Kishu.
Excellent. Whatever the hell that is.
So behind the screen, Ollie wanted a rapier, but he didn't want to actually use it.
Understandable.
Fair.
So this was our compromise.
Can't even tell if it's actually called Kiju because of how it's written. Like, what the fuck is that?
How do you spell it?
No, it's because of the cursive this person used.
Oh.
I'll post that.
Oh.
And you said you sold your longsword to her, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you might want to remove that from inventory too, so you don't try to sell it again. Cough, cough. Watching you.
I put a screenshot of it. Like, is it Kiju or Ku?
Kaiju.
That looks like Kishu to me. I don't know.
Yeah, Kiju, definitely.
I know we're getting a little bit late, so we'll get one more day of traveling on this, and then I guess we'll call it a day once we get to the town.
Sounds good.
So unless there's anything you guys want to do, you set off from Gold Roads, heading now south on the road towards Stillwater Creek. One more person. Who wants to roll me a d10?
I'll do it.
Do it. Roll again. We already did that one. Okay, cool. Alright. So, you guys make your way down south. You're still in the golden plains of the area around Gold Roads. This part of the road is much less crowded. The Cloudbreaker Peaks are now barely just a blue outline on the horizon, just kind of roughening up the horizon far off in the distance. It's pretty flat land for as far as you can see. But you make your way south with pretty much no interaction with anybody else. And eventually you find time to make camp. Small copse of trees off to a few hundred feet off the road. Hey Ollie, go ahead and roll me a d3 for me real quick. And you all find a place to camp and rest up for the night. Is there anything you guys want to do before you start camping?
There was something I wanted to do.
Okay.
Oh. Well, I guess that can happen once we camp.
You are camping now.
Lovely. Okay. I have a serious question. We need to have a serious conversation.
Okay.
Why do humans hate mushrooms?
Well, it's a matter of taste, mostly.
No, but like, why do they not accept foliage as currency? It makes no sense.
Because
Why are you obsessed with shiny little circle things?
gold. Because gold is hard to find. It has value in its rarity. Mushrooms, I could go into any forest and find dozens of them.
No, but you could do a lot more things with
You
mushrooms.
can literally grow mushrooms.
Yeah.
You can't grow gold unless you're an alchemist, I suppose. But most people don't have that talent.
But it still doesn't make any sense.
Listen, Kira, I think you just need to accept that you come from a radically different culture, radically different world than people like me and Elion.
I guess that makes sense.
If flowers were currency, it would definitely be easier to carry around a bag of it.
Wouldn't it? And it would be a lot lighter and they're prettier? And they smell good? Gold does not smell good.
Well, definitely don't put it in your mouth. It goes through a lot of hands.
Exactly, it's really gross. It's gross and it doesn't smell nice and it's heavy.
I kind of like how heavy it is.
Do you like your pockets being weighed down?
Well, that's I have a coin
I
purse.
do actually. It makes me feel quite reassured.
I guess that makes sense. Okay. I'm gonna try and make money and keep my money. I'm gonna try to do that.
Speaking about money,
Yes?
we are all aware that we're about to go commit assassination for a crime lord, right?
I was trying not to think about it.
Yeah, that was a thing.
Sure, I understand that guy tried to ruin the forest, but that killing him is not necessarily justice, I don't think.
You know, in one of the books I've read, there was an ancient doctor who wrote something to the effect of, "Prevention is the best form of medicine." I think that's what we're doing here.
That makes sense.
Well, right, but wouldn't justice be more proper if we bring him back to the grove he tried to steal from and let the nature judge him? Perhaps nature itself will forgive his deeds.
He's a powerful warlock, is he not?
He is.
I don't know how well it would go if we tried to bring him back to Eversthal.
I'm just saying this because
Long journey.
I'm just saying this because sure I kill things, but I don't necessarily take pleasure in it.
I don't think any of us do.
I didn't study the blade to kill things. I studied for the art.
And I'm not learning magic for the sake of killing. But I guess this is the world we live in.
Do you think we can make him our friend?
Before we met Galen,
Galen?
I would have said a hard no, but it's not outside the realm of reason. We only needed to present his sword, didn't we?
We did. But we also have to guarantee that he's not going to try something like that again. That corruption could have spread and potentially been life-altering for hundreds of people.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can't agree to that. Lying to a man like that is foolish.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, if he did
Ethan
find
said-
out, we would
wait.
have hell to pay.
I heard Ethan was. I wasn't there. That's right. Ethan didn't seem scared because I wasn't there.
So, I'm just asking if we all are aware of what we're doing, and well, let's make sure to not deal with stuff like this in the future.
Yeah. That would be good. But for now, we did agree to a contract, correct? You guys joined a contract in order to hunt him?
Well, yes. I believe it was 1,000 gold.
So technically speaking, aren't we bound to the contract to hunt down this man that's brought destruction upon the Tesmarine Woods?
Well, I suppose so.
So I don't know if there's really anything we can do about it.
I guess it is justice, but
Hey, Elyon, roll me a history check real quick.
oh god, I'm dumb.
You do
Not that
recall
dumb.
during your meeting with Ethan, he did say a few times that he was offering this as a kindness and a favor for you, or for the, since you guys seemed to be a bit upset about it, and this was more like a this has brought unwanted attention to my doorstep. If this is what it's going to take you to not blab about our actions to anyone, then I'll do this for you.
They're gonna
he
kill
said-
him anyway.
Essentially, he said, if you don't want to do this, we'll take care of this ourselves. Give me the option if it would make you feel better.
Right. I remember that. I was just thinking if killing him is is proper justice.
Okay, that's fine. Just making sure.
Well, I believe we can think about solution when we actually talk to the person. If he's a pure evil warlock, then I believe I won't have much doubt.
I suppose it really depends on the person.
Yeah. Well, we'll just have to burn that bridge when we get across it.
Yeah.
Literally, because you use a lot of fire.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So are you all bedding down for the night?
Yeah.
All right. Are people keeping watch?
Yeah, of course.
Same order.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Remind me what the order was again. Was it Kira, Elyon, Aenid?
With me, Elion, and
Yeah.
Then Kira, make me a perception check.
okie doke. And I do want to work on my potion more.
Another 2.5 hours.
Oh. Okay. Yay. Oh wait, no. I thought you said no 2.5 hours. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good.
Normal
it's
roll
a-
or disadvantage?
Probably with disadvantage again, going off of this.
Oh god.
Yeep. You are so focused on your crafting and the brewing that you look up and you realize, oh shit, your shift's already ended. But nothing seems to have happened in your time.
Awesome.
And he got his throat slit during his sleep.
And you put that up, and Elyon comes on out. Elyon, make me a perception roll.
Bam.
Okay. As midnight approaches, the air grows cold again. The closer you get to the swamp and the bodies of water, the cooler the air gets, and it's already been pretty cold at night. You're thankful for you already had your cloak, but you wrap it around, thankful for the memory of Miss Beckham and the kindness that she showed you all.
Yeah, I'm not using the cloak because it doesn't match my drip.
Okay, you're sitting out there shaking and freezing.
Wow.
And as you're sitting there, you're looking off through the tree, and you see a strange light flickering between the trees. Not like what Aenid saw with eyes reflecting light. This is like, it's flickering like a fire, but there's something weird about it. It seems like it's moving in place almost like it's dancing.
It's a goddamn the wisps again.
It doesn't look like a wisp. The wisp had a very static, kind of cold yellow color to it. This looks much more vibrant and alive.
I I'll approach a little, at least until I can see it with my dark vision.
Okay. Are you stealthing, or are you just gonna walk towards it?
Normally, why not?
You walk forwards a little bit, stepping away from the camp, picking your way through the trees a little bit, and eventually you come to a small clearing, and that dancing light you saw gets a little bit brighter. You see what appears to be a small mote of fire, almost just floating, bouncing through the air. You see another, and another. And a small pod of these small dancing little orbs of fire just kind of bouncing, floating through the air, almost to a rhythm of some unheard song, dance. As you step out into the clearing, or as you approach the clearing, suddenly they all stop, and you notice that these things have some sort of face to them, and they all turn to look at you as you approach. These little creatures made of pure fire. They're all looking at you.
Good afternoon.
It is midnight, my friend.
It is technically afternoon.
Shut up. It's midnight. No, it's before noon now. Shut up.
Oh.
And as you see, you hear these high-pitched voices, like all like ringing off at once. So they all come toward you. Hello, 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 hello,
That's so cute.
hello. And
Do I
they all
have-
kind of rest before you. What?
Do I have anything to roll to try to identify what the heck is this?
You make an Arcana check.
Oh no, I'm dumb.
Oh no!
You got no idea. These little embers essentially came to life in front of you, and you were freaking out. Hello, are you an adventurer? Are you a strong fighter?
It's a little debatable, but I like to think I am.
And another one person, please, sir. Our home, it's been taken by some terrible beast. Please, will you help us? Will you please help us, please?
Taken by what?
And they all kind of look at each other. We don't know. Some ugly, smelly, big, ugly monster. We had a home in a forge, in a keep, not too, and they're all kind of speaking over each other. In a keep, not too far from here.
One at a time, please.
And one kind of steps forward, or floats forward.
Did that just happen recently?
Last night, I'm afraid. We lived in a forge built by humans, abandoned long ago. It was nice and private, away from prying eyes, away from the road, but something moved in, kicked us all out. Stole from us, denied us from our home. Will you help us get it back?
If it's not too far out of here, sure. But
And they all speak. No, right over here. 10 minutes, maybe. 10
oh,
minutes
oh,
tops."
hold on. I can't just leave. I have people behind. I'll rather bring them with me if I'm gonna fight something giant and smelly.
Oh, thank you.
Could I meet you back here in the morning?
The morning.
Yeah, because we are currently resting, and if we are to fight well, we need to be well rested.
Okay, morning it is. See you in the morning.
Very well.
Make your way back to camp. You notice one of them does kind of follow you a little bit, kind of keeping its distance, but kind of just watching you from the edge of the tree line.
You may join me in the camp. I don't mind.
And it'll scurry over and just kind of sit on the fire next to you, just kind of staring into the pretty.
Aww.
Otherwise, your watch passes without incident. And Aenid, you wake up and see Elyon sitting by the fire, talking to what looks like a small fire just sitting next to him on the ground.
Elyon, are you okay?
I've met a friend.
Hi, you're gonna help us.
What the hell?
We're gonna kill for this little guy.
Arcana check. I don't know what the fuck this thing is.
The the sudden appearance of this thing catches you off guard. You got no idea what it is.
What?
Also, my Discord just stopped responding. Can you guys still hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, whatever, cool.
What are you?
Sprite, fire sprite.
Fire sprites. Oh.
We're friendly. We're all friendly. We just want to live peacefully. But creatures stole our home.
Could you tell me about your home?
It's a forge. You know, like make weapons.
Yeah,
things.
yes, I
Long
know.
abandoned now, but plenty of room for fire, for growth, for
Hmm.
friendly, for fun, family, fun.
Curious, a forge out here?
You don't have to interrogate our guests.
No, it's not interrogation. I just wish to learn about them.
Do you wish to take your watch, Elliot? Or
And
you already took your watch, Elliot. Aiden, would you like to take your watch?
I will take my watch.
Okay. Roll a perception check.
Oh no, right. I gotta do that.
I'll inspire you as I go to bed.
Sure, take an inspiration.
Sorry, say that again?
Take an inspiration.
Alright, that's a d6, right?
Yeah.
D6. Fuck.
Okay. A lot of the time is spent with this little sprite kind of pestering you. Whether or not you answer is up to you, but it's a little bit distracting. You don't really see much going on. But the sun does rise eventually, and nothing happens during your watch. As the sun begins to rise and the morning mist begins to burn off into small fog, everyone else wakes up a little bit earlier than normal. So, is it time? Come help?
I believe it is.
But we do have to wake up Kira.
Oh.
Kira would be waking up by this point.
Mm-hmm.
Hi! New friend, new face, hi!
Hi. What are
Hi.
you?
I'm a sprite, what are you?
Oh, I'm a fairy. Don't tell anybody.
Okay. And it does a motion of zipping the mouth closed. Won't tell anyone.
Good.
And that's a fire sprite, and its home has been taken by something smelly apparently. And I kind of volunteer ourselves to help.
We have to help. We have to help.
Help. Come. And the sprite leaps up and zips off through the forest.
It's really fast.
As far as I can tell, there is no malicious intent.
Didn't seem like it.
Hey, Andy, do you know anything about fire sprouts?
I don't know.
Make
Cole.
another Arcana check if you want.
Alright. Shebang. Oh.
You've heard of them. They're creatures of the elemental plane of fire. They're lesser as far as some of the elementals you've read about. There's not much written about them because, in a similar sense that, why would there be a lot of, in a general academics book, why would there be much information on like squirrels or other small critters? I think they're cool. There's a uniqueness to them, but they're kind of minor compared to some of the other things that come from the plane of fire.
Right.
So you haven't
okay.
read too much about them.
Okay.
But they're generally decently friendly.
So now, question. As a fairy, do I know anything about sprites?
These are more elemental than... These specifically are more elemental than Fae. So inherently
Okay.
no, but you could roll an Arcana check to see.
Ow.
Okay, I'll try. Arcana.
God dang.
Okay.
This is bullshit. +6, fuck you.
I'm a fairy, man. Leave me alone.
So you specifically haven't heard much, but Solara and all her bookiness has definitely read up, especially being a magic user as she is, has definitely read up on a lot of the sort of the theory, I guess, of more elemental based forms of magic, which a lot of it comes from the elemental planes. And yeah, fire sprites are indeed natives to the elemental plane of fire. Again, they're mostly friendly. Some are known to be tricksters of a sort, but very few turn out to be actually malicious. they're very a lot. Sprites in general are generally pretty friendly and maybe a little overbearing at times.
They seem
But
like
they're able
it.
to they're able to control their flames as you notice the forest is not burned down around you. And they do have penchant for moving into abandoned castles and keeps and forges and all sorts of things that they can light on fire safely and just kind of keep going as their little home turf.
Cool. And
And so,
I
pretty much
relay
everything-
this information that I kind of sort of know, but have gotten from Solara to my friends.
Yeah. Pretty much, essentially everything they're saying as far pretty much checks out with what you know about sprites.
Cool.
Alright. And the sprite will lead you back to the clearing with the other sprites who will in turn... Hey! We'll start leading you off through the woods. As I said, a short 10 to 15 minute hike through the woods. And you come to a keep. A old ruined fort. A small one, with seems pretty basic. The stone walls are beginning to crumble down. In fact, let's go ahead and... Doop. And you guys all appear, I'm going to say, probably down here-ish. Alright. What would you guys like to do?
Are the fire sprites like staying behind now?
I don't have icons for them, but yeah, as soon as you enter the woods, they just kind of stay back like, go, you got this, good luck, you got this, good luck, thank you.
Cute.
Well, don't mind me going ahead a little.
No, please be my guest.
If you hear me screaming, you probably know why. As a matter of fact, actually no, never mind.
Alright,
I just cast invisibility on myself.
invisibility, okay. Alright, Elion's form vanishes.
Random stealth sound from WoW.
Okay,
I'm also stealthing, by the way.
alright, as you roll a stealth check with advantage then.
Ooh!
God dang.
How come my
Okay.
icon on the board is different?
What?
Oh, I was just wondering why my icon on the board is different than,
Oh,
You-
than my
you probably
okay,
hate-
I'd have to change I'd have to actually change it on.
I think you just have to reset it on the board.
Oh, here I can do that.
I have a specifically set token for her, so.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Oh, that
I
makes
can get
sense.
that. Send me the picture, and I can get that taken care of. It's just gonna take me
Okey-dokey.
with all the. Actually, yeah. If you want to send it to me real quick, I can just.
You already have it. I sent it to you on Facebook.
I'll get to that in a second.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. All right. So, and as you approach the steps and start walking up, you hear what sounds like loud like deep guttural snoring that echoes through the walls and bleeds out into the trees below. You gonna peek your head in?
Yeah.
Okay. You peek your head in and you see a massive body slumbering on the ground. With barely a loincloth covering it on its legs. A massive grotesque body with two heads.
Oh.
One you see eyes closed snoring, the other fully awake. But it doesn't seem to notice you.
What the fuck is it? Can I try to know?
Roll a nature check.
7.
Hey, could we wrap this up soon?
Yeah.
Molly's begging to go to bed, so.
I was figuring we'd do this preamble, then we can actually start with this next time.
All right.
The good old Molly's looking.
She is. She's being so needy right now.
Okay.
Aww.
You do recognize this, Elyon. In fact, you recognize this as... Oh,
Oh,
come on.
the void.
As my moving picture.
You recognize this as an Etten.
Yay!
Elion would promptly go back.
Okay.
He would relay such info to my comrades and prepare for a plan of action.
All right. And personally, I think that might be a good place to call it for the night.
Sounds good to me.
I think the
Alright.
plan is just cast invisibility on Kyra and let her destroy him.
All right.
Wait, can I invisibly attack something and then they not know where I am?
You can.
Yeah.
I
Good.
think you have
Oh.
advantage even.
You do believe you would, yes.
Wow.
Give me 1 second while I work on.
And if it's me keeping up on you, that means that even if you get hit, it's not gonna end.
I think invisibility does end once you take an action.
Oh, the spell
Okay.
ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Then I'm gonna do. Give me 1 sec, Mickey. I'll get this set for you.
Okie dokie. And it's the one with the two pigtails. The extra fluffy hair.
Is
The
that
one that I have as my picture.
I think that's the one I have. Is that what I have that you see on the?
I sent you 4. Oh, yep. Yep, that's it. Uh-huh.
And then
Yes, sir.
Bum. Oh, come on now. All right. Mickey, try dragging you out again,
Hey!
and let's just make sure that all saved. Can you guys see her health and her health?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay,
And now I have my turtleneck on and my blue cloak.
there you go. All right. In that case,
What was the name of this thing?
an Et.
I want if it's on a is it on a humanoid?
Why do you want to know?
Old person.
I guess we'll find out.
Gosh darn it.
All right. Well, that's all I have for you guys tonight.
Good stuff.
GG's.
Yeah.
GG, everyone.
We made it to the next battle.
The side quest.
Yes. The side quest with the little bit. No. They're not pixies. They're
Sprites.
Fire
sprites.
sprites.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you all for coming. Thank you, Boop, for being in the chat, providing insightful commentary. It's been fun to read.
I don't even have the Twitch chat pulled up.
Well, you should have the Twitch chat pulled up.
I should have the Twitch chat pulled up.
I'm not a gosh darn streamer to read chat.
Imagine reading chat ever.
I think I've been reading Mark's chat more than he has.
Mm-hmm. I always forget.
Chat is always cringe.
It's the #1 rule of Twitch.
Oh, I can't see it.
See
'Cause
what?
I haven't been logged into it. I
Mickey.
can't see all the stuff that he said.
All right. we will pick up here next time.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you again, all, for participating.
Just let me check. This new
Thank you.
weapon damage. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Crit fails the first time.
And I believe I have 2 more maps I can share with you guys now.
Ooh.
All right, already one higher than the cap of the other weapon.
I went ahead and
wanna
made
see
that.
what my crossbow-
I went ahead and made the camp as like a general. If you guys ever get in a fight at camp, that's just what I'm going to keep reading. Because I don't want to make a map for every single camp night.
Right.
That makes sense.
What if we're on a desert? This is gonna break my immersion.
Well, good things just don't ever.
It's not the only thing that's going to break you.
I'm gonna steal up my crossbow with you. 10. 10 would be the if it hits or not, right?
Yeah. You do have pretty decent decks as a barbarian, so that's not bad.
Yeah.
Alright, max damage on your first roll. There you go.
And for
Too bad
shits,
it didn't hit.
for shits and
Right?
giggles.
Oof, oof.
Nice.
God dang.
Hey, you slapped something
Oh.
for 2 damage.
-2.
-2, baby.
Oh,
I really hope you just accidentally heal someone if you hit him weak enough.
that would be so funny.
God, can you imagine if I did that? That'd be rude.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Interesting range of damage.
it's a D10 on a crossbow. I don't believe rage counts for crossbows, though.
That makes sense. Well, does it not? Probably not.
Melee weapon attack, yeah.
Yeah. But it'll still keep me in rage, right? Because it's an attack. It just wouldn't do the extra.
Yeah, no,
damage.
that would work, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Savage attack would also not work for crossbow, unfortunately. This is just yeah, this is definitely just a nice extra thing to have. You also have
Yeah.
javelins, keep in mind.
I do. I forgot about those. Suppose I could throw those?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can throw them. I have so many weapons.
you do.
I just imagine she's just walking around with just this armory strapped to her back.
That's kind of just how D&D works, to be honest.
Yeah. Of course, mind you, her great axes can shrink, so at least she's not carrying that on her back.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming yet again.
Yeah. It's a
And,
good session.
We will get. This is we'll get into the actual story again next week, probably, after we deal with this problem.
Yeah.
Unless we wipe here.
Yeah.
Unless we wipe.
It's
Unless we
not.
just die.
It's not.
God, those
impossible.
gnolls did so much more damage than I was expecting. It made me so happy.
We got shredded, man.
We
That
did
was
get shredded
that was just
by
really
gnolls.
unfortunate that Aenid was one to start with. I was trying to think like, oh god, is there any way you can say like, no, there's no reason a gnoll wouldn't attack the first person he sees and try to kill it, even if it's a weak
Mhm.
wizard.
I was hoping he was gonna get just one turn and we wouldn't wake up.
I was genuinely kind of afraid about that, but did not happen.
Thank God.
Yeah, I kind of half expected him just to end up not even making it until his next turn. But he survived, so yay.
The initiative rolls were in his favor for the most part.
For the first time in my life.
And hey, if you got bad perception, you wouldn't have even seen them attack you.
Also, my plan wasn't that bad. I just rolled like 2 critical fails in a row.
Yeah. and also, a squishy bard got between 2 gnoll.
Yeah,
Wait.
that was interesting.
Well, yeah, but my gosh darn AC boost, so I rolled a natural 1 on that shit.
That too. That too.
I'm still surprised I only hit like the leader null once,
That was some
and
insane.
yet I killed him.
That was some insane bad luck from you.
That was so, but I still killed him with my freaking wild magic.
Hey, to be fair, the one time you hit him was
And
a
the
crit.
one time I hit him was like a good hit.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
But
there's
every
a-
other time it's like, ha!
There's a lot of pages and chapters dedicated to stuff, so I'm excited to get into this. Those are cool in D&D. So much better than WoW. One Hogger being the exception.
Mm-hmm.
Hogger raid win.
Oh god, Hogger. Hmm. That was fun.
Thank you.
Mhm.
I'm glad we all got some. Everyone got some lore moments this session. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I got a good weapon and better armor.
I just love how Kira was saying that,
that
like holding her like 2 gold coins in her hand, like pouting a blacksmith. Owen just comes up, slaps that gold on. Hey, I'll take your finest armor, please.
Yes.
To be fair, if Kira, if you keep pumping up your other stats, your AC will get pretty good before long.
Yeah, I'm working on it, but like Kira's not good with money.
I've noticed.
which is kind of that was kind of the goal. Because I don't think she quite understands it. So I kind of imagine she'd be really bad with money, whereas like Piper hoarded the money. I had so many hundreds of gold on Piper, and
Well, yeah, because you stole from
never
the
bought
reward of
anything.
platinum and then took your half of it
That's
anyway.
not the point.
That's
See, but
absolutely the
is-
point.
No, the point is I didn't spend anything. Any opportunity that I had to buy something, I genuinely didn't take it. Like, I just wanted all of the shinies and not to give them away. Whereas Kira's like, oh, I like that crossbow. Gimme for 50 gold. Here, have my money. That hurts my soul. Like, me, myself. That's so much money. I did not want to do that. But at the same time, I feel like Kira would have.
Beautiful.
Well, I think I got my natural ones out of my system, so I should be fine again.
We'll see.
Just look at this natural 20 right now. Oh well.
Wow.
Damage?
Nice.
Yeah. Let's
bad.
see. Let's see.
Probably has low AC, but the high as heck. Oh! Wait, I can increase my AC. Hold on.
Oh, right. I need to put my AC back down.
You missed!
I miss. Am I attacking you?
And one thing about Blade Flourish is that I don't know the use of Mobile Flourish. I can I can push the target up to 5 feet away from you, plus a number of feet equal to the number you roll on that die. You can then immediately use your reaction to move up to your walking speed so I can like push the guy and follow him to where I push.
Or run away.
Or you run away?
Push him like 10 feet away, then run another 5,
And then
make
you
50
peace
feet.
out? Yeah.
Would avoid attacks of opportunity, or at least. You need to run away.
Unless they have a
True.
glaive.
Yeah, glaives do have
Yeah.
reach.
So,
Glaives do be having reach.
I guess it's like more of a movement thing, I think. All right, I shall go to bed.
Yeah.
Well, I Google mobile flourish and one of the results is like it's OP. I was like, wait, what?
So my mic disconnect again. What did you say?
I just Googled mobile flourish and one of the first results is it's amazing.
Yeah, you're all Tasha's subclasses, right? That's what you said?
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. So I'm expecting some shenanigans.
Oh, it's saying that I can like throw a dagger, use it, and just never let the opponent reach me.
All right, I'll see you guys later. Y'all take care. Good
Yeah,
night.
same.
Good night. Good night, everyone. Thank you all.
Good night.